Deontay Wilder. What is this? Two legends of the sport, two icons. The UK versus the UN. Oh.
Behind the head. To Brazil for adding the character and throw with him.
The blood is spraying out all around the ring. The only person who seems oblivious to it is Chisora.
If jabbed by Wilder now, thus far Stavern hasn't shown the work rate. He's hitting, and Stavern goes down! Of Wilder's 37 knockouts have occurred here in the round. First round, and Stavern down for the second time. There's hammer, and here in round one, he is Ragnar-rocking Stavern!
He's out cold.
B3 Picks TV, we back again. Man, tap the like button, follow the channel, help the channel grow. Hey, we definitely working. Shout out to the Sports Talk Network, the People's Network. Man, God is great. Beautiful weekend. Happy Easter, happy resurrection. Celebration for everybody. That ultimate sacrifice. Thank you, beautiful Angie, baby, already in here. Supporting, helping us grow. I seen you posted some content as well from the channel. Thank you. I appreciate your support. We definitely building. I got my brother D Free pulling up on us. We finna work today. Yeah, Free in here. We finna work today. Good morning, Free. How you feeling?
I'm blessed, man. It's a nice, beautiful day today.
1000%. I'm about to get outside my house and get outside right now. You know, I done popped my allergy pill, so hopefully I survive, right? Let me say this real quick. All right, so we're gonna kick it off like this, Free. Let me just say this real quick. I want to put this on record. Because Free had to do this as well. Listen, I need that support coming in with the memberships for whatever reason. YouTube, I don't know if it's not auto renewing the memberships or whatever. But y'all make sure if you can check your membership, make sure your membership is active. I need that support. That $7 a month is a big deal. It's gonna help the channel grow. So y'all just keep an eye on that. If you're using a prepaid or whatever, just check on your guy. Just make sure you're still locked in with us. Appreciate all the love. Now, and shout out to Bentley. Salute to the family. Bentley pulling up. Let's go. Zahn in here already. Good morning. Siobhan, Yvonne in here. Vaughn, I see you. Good morning. Listen, if y'all want, you can always go to your channel. Everybody that has you pretty much have your own channel when you get on YouTube. And what you do is you go to your settings, you can adjust your name if you want to put an alias on there, if you want to put, a nickname on there, so that way people don't know your full government. You can make that adjustment. So appreciate all the love. Hey, listen, y'all already know we building in here, right? We do things a little bit differently on YT. We're gonna have a few of our brothers pull up and talk boxing with us today. And y'all already know we hit 5 days a week, giving that good boxing talk, sports talk, and life talk. We be breaking things down. We real men over here, and real gentlemen-esque. Now, I want to kick it off like this, Free. Talk to us about what you saw from the Wilder Chisora matchup. Wilder got the decision. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I really want to ask you this way: do you feel like it was a lot of home cooking in that fight? I think he got a point. He did get a point taken. I thought it was a slip that they called the knockdown against Wilder. Are you surprised based on how everything in the fight that played out? Are you surprised that he still got the decision?
It was a very sloppy fight. I don't know if they called it a knockdown because I didn't see the ref give him a standing 8 count. I heard the person outside the ring counting, but I didn't see the ref give him a standing 8 count. The ref just came out and wiped his legs off, and then they continued fighting. So I don't know if they actually gave him a
You're
knockdown
right.
for that.
You're right. Yeah.
But
You're right.
it was a very sloppy fight. I mean, we saw them get knocked down about 5 or 6 times before somebody actually got knocked down. Um,
Yeah.
it was just a lot of holding, a lot of sloppy work, a lot of tackling. I thought they was playing football at first. The way I saw these guys working at the defense and the offensive line, I thought they were playing football.
Right. I'm with you. And what about and that one when Chisora was about to fall down, he pulled Wilder down on top of him. That was crazy.
Right.
Yeah, that was
I
a
was like,
wild
oh,
fight. Did you enjoy it though, Free? Did you enjoy the fight? And let me ask you this. Talk about Chisora retiring, Wilder keep staying in boxing. Would you either one of those guys fighting again, would you be in favor of that?
no. Based off of what I saw Saturday, no, I wouldn't be in favor of neither one of those guys fighting again. I mean, Chisora said that that was going to be his last fight, so he stayed true to what he said. Um, but from what I seen with Wilder, I was screaming at the TV, throw the right hand because the shot was there, but Wilder was not throwing it. I don't know if he was hesitant, if he was nervous. I don't know what it was, but the Wilder that I'm used to seeing, when that shot presents itself, he throws that right hand, and he was not throwing it. I seen him at least 5 or 6 times. He held back on throwing the right hand, and I'm like, why is he not throwing it? Throw the right hand. He's ready to be taken out. But I mean, I from what I said, I wouldn't want to see neither one of those guys in the ring again. I mean, at this point, I don't think Wilder beats AJ. I don't think he beats Usyk. I don't think he beat anybody in the top 10. I just don't.
It's gonna be tough. I definitely feel like see why he's like Shazor said, Wilder's telegraphing his punches. He's not letting his right hand go with that same velocity and that same snap on it. It's like he's almost he's just swinging. So I really want
Yeah,
him to.
it seems like he got to put everything behind it. The Wilder from old, he would just throw the right hand and it had enough power and enough steam on it that it was taking his opponents out. Now it seems like he got to put everything behind it in order to have any tone. And that's why I'm like, no, Wilder don't have it anymore. He doesn't. He just don't.
Nah, you could tell he looked like a 40-year-old man in the ring. And Chisora looked all of 42. Chisora almost looked like he popped his Achilles in one
Yeah,
of those rounds.
he tried to bounce on his on his heels, and I was like, oh, this man about to turn his whole daggone ankle. He pulled something. Because that man and Wilder tried to jump on him, and Wilder didn't even have enough to jump on him. I'm like, oh my god! And then it was one point where Chisora was saying something to the ref, and Wilder just started swinging, but it was like Wilder couldn't even land a shot. I'm like, Chisora's not even holding his guard up, and you can't even land a shot.
Yeah, I feel like that was I listen, when we as boxing fans, we want to see our favorite fighters box, the guys that have put impressions on us and we've seen them over the years do put on great displays of talent. When they pass their prime, it's hard to watch though. Now this fight, it was a good style clash. You see what I'm saying? So it was kind of like entertaining, even though we know it was sloppy boxing. But if Chisora, like for instance, Fury stopped Chisora and he made easy work of Chisora.
Yeah,
I just don't see how where Wilder goes from here. Now the AJ fight, I think the fans will still be excited for it. And let me ask you this. Look at Pride, and Pride said, yeah, it's hard to score that fight, Bentley. I didn't know. I went with Wilder live. I live bet Wilder made a little money. I didn't even see the first few rounds, but I just seen how the action was going. And I feel like if it was close, Wilder was probably gonna get it because he was hitting Chisora with the biggest shots. But I know it was hard to score. I'm just thankful that Wilder got the win. Price said he was screaming at his TV to Wilder to throw that jab. He ain't even want to throw the jab. Um
yeah. He wasn't doing
and,
nothing. I mean,
and
like I said in the group chat, I put my last $5 that I had on sleeper on Wilder, and I won.
yeah.
I I figured Wilder was going to win the fight. I just thought it would end in a knockout, and
Yeah.
It being though that that fight didn't end in a knockout, it let me know that Wilder doesn't have it anymore because all of the Wilder that we used to see, Chisora wouldn't last more than 6 rounds. He wouldn't last more than 6 rounds. He was right there to be hit the entire night.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, let me ask you this. Let break down that AJ versus Wilder right now, based on the most recent AJ, which is kind of Daniel Dubois and the Jake Paul fight or whatever. What? How do you see that fight playing out with Wilder right now?
AJ and Wilder
Yeah.
past 2 rounds.
Mm.
I don't
AJ
think he
stop
make it
him in
past.
two
I don't
rounds.
think he make it past 2 rounds.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't. I dog. What I saw, I saw a Wilder that didn't have the footwork anymore. He didn't have the head movement anymore. Wilder was just jumping straight back, and he would lean his head up in the air. I'm like, a guy that had a little more height with a little more arm reach, Wilder's going to sleep. Sleep. If that was a Jay, Moses, Atana, Usyk, any one of those guys in the top 10, Wilder's going to sleep. His chin was in the air.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. And I feel like now speak about the game that he kind of gave. Do you how much credit do you give the mouth guard? He said the mouth guard assisted him in being able to absorb those shots. What's your thoughts on the mouth guard? And do you feel like he maybe should have kept that to himself or to, people that support him versus kind of putting that out there for maybe one of his future opponents?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if there's a mouth guard that can make your chin granite. I just think Chisora didn't have anything on his punches to hurt Wilder. That's my opinion. I just think Chisora didn't have anything on his punches to hurt Wilder because you're not gonna tell me you got a better mouthpiece and that's gonna stop you from getting knocked out if you get hit with a right shot. I just don't believe that. If
Barbus is
that was the
cutting up,
case,
man.
there'd be
Barbus
a whole
cut you
lot
cutting
of
up.
if that was the case, it'd be a whole lot of dudes getting a mouthpiece to stop them from getting knocked out.
Right. At 1000%. It sounded good though.
I mean, where was that mouthpiece at when daggone Amir Khan was getting knocked out every other fight? 'Cause I know he could have used it.
Yeah, 1000%. Because Amir Khan, he every time his chin got touched, it seemed like he was going down.
Yeah, I just don't believe a mouthpiece is going to stop you from getting knocked out. I could be wrong. I just don't believe it. Like I said, I could be 100% wrong. I just never heard of it, and I just don't believe it until you put a mouthpiece in your mouth and you get hit with a clean shot by somebody that I know is a puncher, and it has no effect on you. I'm just not gonna believe that.
Yeah, Vaughn said, yeah, I never thought the mouthpiece did anything. Yeah, I think the mouthpiece it'll help you. It's like for you to bite down on and clench, so that way when you do get hit, you know what I'm saying. You don't get rattled. You
Yeah,
don't
the
get your jaw broken.
the mouthpiece is just to stop you from losing your teeth and getting your jaw broken. That's all the mouthpiece is for. That's the same reason why football players wear a mouthpiece is to stop them from getting their jaw broken and from them losing teeth. It doesn't stop you from getting knocked out because we see dudes get knocked out all the time in football and they wear a mouthpiece. You telling me that these guys ain't gonna have a mouthpiece to stop them from getting knocked out?
Right, 1000%. And Pugilist, shout out Pugilist. He said, Foreman sold grills, Wilder selling KO proof grills. It's marketing. Yeah, hey, listen. After his last couple of performances, and now he came back and did that, all them shots he took, he could definitely do a little infomercial for mouthpieces for real. That was a but People ain't buying in that. I'm sure people gonna support the brand and see what he talking about now, but that was that was we want you to avoid getting shots because of what it, now. Oh, let me pivot. The mentality, right? Free. Talk about Wilder's mentality. He said that he was concerned for Chisora's family, his well-being, being able to, enjoy his life with his kids. He was thinking about these things during the fight. What's your thoughts on that mentality during a fight? Do you think that's healthy? He's saying that it wouldn't be like that for somebody else. Now, let me just say this. We also saw the Big Baby Miller versus Andy Ruiz. And Big Baby Miller said that him and Andy Ruiz was friends, and he really didn't want to over beat up Andy or whatever the case may be. Do you feel like that's kind of troubling? What's your thoughts on that whole process about not wanting to hurt your friend in the sport?
I'm a speak from what I seen Saturday.
Yeah,
That is an excuse, and that's bogus. Because I read
yeah.
Deontay Wilder's lips. That man told Chisora, "I love you," and he went to throw the shot, and he missed. He
Hmm.
wasn't trying to not knock Chisora out. He was trying to knock Chisora out. He couldn't land the shot. That
Right.
was just an excuse, and it was bogus. I don't believe that now one bit.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, because it seems like it's like if it was that serious, why take the fight? You know what I'm saying? If you really didn't want to
Right.
hurt him, come on. Why even do the fight? Let him fight somebody else. So that was but yeah, Chisora, he just kind of we seen the last few Chisora fights, and I think he does well with his style, but it's still like a slot. He's still like very sloppy. And you saw Wilder did have opportunities to counter him a lot. Wilder. And then Chisora even said that Wilder has a lot of power for the first 3 rounds, but then it subsides over the fight. He doesn't have that same snap, that same power going into the back half of the fight. That's gonna be trouble. So if he can land something big, maybe he can hurt AJ. I just don't see him hurting AJ. I don't see him beating AJ. I would love to see the fight. I would love to him to get that win, just for the USA, right? Like he did over Chisora, but. I don't know, man. AJ's still young. Now we got to look at AJ's chin, right? AJ just got stopped by Daniel Dubois. Do you feel like AJ has a suspect chin? Free. Do you feel like you give Wilder a puncher's chance in that fight?
Yeah, I give Wilder a puncher's chance if he can land a shot. If he can land a shot. Now, what I will say, Tashora does move his head a lot more than AJ does, so maybe Wilder will be able to land a shot. But it's a matter of, will Wilder be able to land a shot before AJ land his shot? That's the question. Because it seemed like when Wilder got punches coming after him, he backs off. It's not like the Wilder that we used to seeing. Wilder would use his jab, and it's a stunning jab. Now it's just more so he just trying to keep you at bay and using it to find range. He's not using it to back you up. The Wilder before was using you to back you up and to blind you so he can throw that right hand. He doesn't do that anymore. It's a different type of jab that he got. It's more of a pawing jab where he's just using it to find the range to throw the right hand. He's not using it to hurt his opponent.
1000%. Shout out to Vacay pulling up. Make sure y'all follow Vay, supporter of the channel, member of the channel, helping the channel grow. Appreciate you, Vay. And man, this was actually I thought this was actually a decent card. Free, did you get the chance to watch Denzel Bentley fight Injuries of Adria on this card? Did you see that
Yeah, I saw that.
middleweight?
I
What
saw
was your
that.
thoughts on Denzel getting that stoppage? Do you think he kind of boxed him pretty smart, right? I thought he boxed very smart. It looked like Injuries of Adria, he's real tough.
Yeah, I
He's
was I
extremely
was
tough.
surprised. I was surprised because the last time I saw Bentley in the ring, he was getting hands and feet put on him. But
Mm.
in this fight, he 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 stayed true to the game plan and he followed it very well, and it paid off for him because I definitely thought that Bentley was going to get beat in this fight. I didn't bet on the fight, but I just thought Bentley would get beat in the fight, and I was definitely pleasantly surprised because it was a good fight, and Bentley did exactly what he needed to do to win that fight.
Absolutely. And shout out to We Fight All Night TV, man. Appreciate you, family. Hope all is well. And definitely, Vay, get some rest. You tired? Definitely get some rest. That rest and recovery is important. You work all night, you gotta rest. Let me just say this about the Bentley. And Bentley did good. We'll get into the Zuffa card, Bulbous. We got a lot of work to do today. And it's gonna really just gonna depend on what we watched and what we saw. I'm gonna talk to Free because I wasn't able to get the ESPN Plus, but I seen kind of the results a lot of the fights. So we'll break down some of the ladies fights as well. But just to pivot on the Denzel Bentley real quick, it's funny. I was actually dozing off. I laid down during the fights and I was dozing off. I woke up the first round, watched a little bit of it. I seen him buzz Andrew Saavedra in like the third round, like right at the end. So I was like, okay, cool. So I ended up putting in a little wager on Bentley to get a KO, and he got it. So I was thankful for that. I just realized that based on the style, the only way Bentley was going to win he was going to have to catch Saavedra. He was going to have to catch him and hurt him. And I feel like I was like, yeah, I think he had the power to do it. Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Shout out to Kale. Thank you, Kale, for the support, putting some color in the chat. She says, "Good afternoon, happy Monday." Put support in the chat. Put color in the chat. Help the channel grow. That's much appreciated. Join the membership if you can. Check your membership because YT is wilding out. YouTube is going. They canceling membership. They not extending memberships. I don't know what it is, but check on your guy. Make sure the channel is straight. And I appreciate you, Kale. Thank you for putting that color in the chat. Right, that helps. That definitely helps. Now. One thing I know about UK boxing is this, Free. They have a lot of A side ref stoppages. That if you hurt somebody, if they hurt their opponent, they're not gonna give you a lot of wiggle room. They're gonna call that fight. Cause at the end of the day, I don't know if they being instructed to do it. I don't know if it's just it is what it is, whatever the case may be, but I see it all the time. And that's one thing you can bet on is a UK A-side stopper. So Denzel Bentley, he was boxing good. He was getting kind of moved around the ring a little bit, but he was still boxing. He was staying on his toes. As soon as he hurt Andrew Savage, I think it was like the seventh round, that ref stepped in and he called it off, and Savage complained. Savage was like, hold on now, because a lot of times in boxing, with Free, we see this all the time. That brother got dropped a couple times in his last fight when we seen on PBC against Cesar Mateo, Tapia, and that fight went on. That was like a grueling, like a lit fight. That was like a lit fight. And but I'm just telling y'all, you cannot get hurt on foreign soil. The UK refs, they're not playing. They're gonna step
Hey,
in and they're gonna step in every time.
hey, you know what I noticed watching Saturday night event, and we gotta do a lot better as the American fan base and the commentators. Dog, this daggone commentators was not putting down a single soul. They
Mm,
was praising every fighter that came in the ring.
yeah.
They was sitting there giving them credit the entire fight, whether we thought it was a good fight or not. The UK commentators, they made me think that Wilder was from the damn UK. The way they was talking about Wilder,
Right.
I was like, damn, I thought Wilder was from the UK. The way they was talking, they were like, man, Wilder, he might still have it. He might still have it. Can he still do it one more time? I'm like, damn, if this was in the US, they'd be like, man, Wilder don't look like he got it anymore. Wilder
Yep.
need to go ahead and hang it up. I'm like,
Yep.
man, they not giving them no credit. But in the UK, they was giving them all praises.
Listen, and that plays on the mind of the viewer, Free. Because if you say negative things about the fighter, I'm gonna think negatively about the fight. If you're saying positive things and bigging up the fighter, well, I'm be like, okay, this is exciting. Okay, well, maybe he do. I'm anticipating what you're saying. I'm anticipating Wilder to land this big shot. They do it. I'm with you 1,000% free. They do a beautiful job of keeping you engaged in the action. What these guys like Kellerman is doing and all these other guys, that stuff is bad. That's bad for that's bad. It's not good. It's not good for the viewer. I know a lot of people free that they'll turn the commentators off when they watch boxing and just watch the boxing because the commentating is so biased. Let me say this real quick. Shout out
I
to
do it
Kale
all the
Creates
time.
back in the super sticker. Thank you for the love and support. We need that support on the channel, so I appreciate you. Grassroots building from the ground up. Big supporter. Thank you for the love. Now, and shout out to Bruce Gas in here. I see you, Bruce Gas. Appreciate you, fam. Supporting the channel. Thank you,
Yeah,
man.
I do that. I do that all the time. I cut it's like a ESPN card or it's a Showtime card. I cut the daggone commentators off all the time because I know it's going to be a biased commentator. They're going to be rooting for one guy. They're going to act like they don't see no punches from the other guy or anything.
Yeah, that bias in commentating is bad. It's just is distasteful, and like you said, it's gonna make people turn off the action. It's like, okay, well, if you speaking bad about somebody, I'm gonna look at them bad. If you speaking favorably, I'm gonna look at them favorably, because what goes in is gonna come out. That is like you inputting data. You know what I'm saying? So if you input good things come out. If you input bad things will come out. That's just a basic concept of life. And I think they know that they're doing this. So you won't hear PBC commentary disparaging Tank or saying they're gonna build Tank up. You know what I'm saying? Because that's their fighter. You know, they're making sure that his fans are growing, not staying stagnated and not losing them. You see what I'm saying? You want people to patronize your product, you need to talk favorably about it. You talk negatively about your product, nobody's gonna want to support it. So that's the UK is doing a beautiful job, and the zone is Queensberry, whoever is doing it, is instructing these commentators correctly. And that's why shoot, I enjoy listening to the UK commentary. It's never a problem. Now, and shout out to everybody in the building. Appreciate y'all. Um, Free, let me pivot real quick on this right now. Was there any other controversy? Um, the Usyk and Wilder, right? A lot of people, they don't want the AJ fight. They want Usyk versus AJ. I mean, excuse me, Usyk versus Wilder.
Yeah.
Is that a fight you still want, or do you foresee that we need to move on from that matchup?
No, we definitely need to move on. I mean, if Wilder's going to fight again, then I would say, yeah, that I guess that got to be his last fight. But as far as what I want to see, no, I don't want to. I don't want to see Wilder fighting again. Me personally, I don't want to see him fighting again because I think he's going to get seriously hurt.
And shout out to Dex. I definitely know what you mean, Dex. Appreciate you pulling up. Yeah, Dale Boy is done. He's 42.
Yeah,
So yeah, and Wilder's 40. You know, these guys are past their prime. I just feel like Usyk is he's still up there in age. I feel like Usyk is a little past his prime, but he just still competing at the high level, and it's just in the boxing ring on fight night, he hasn't took a lot of damage, just as far as shots to the head, things of that nature. So he's gonna be able to last a little bit longer. Versus a lot of these other guys like Dale Boy, who've been stopped a few times, Wilder been stopped a few times. These guys have been taking a beating in the sport. That's why, Usyk is like 38, probably 37, 38. He's still looking very spry, moving around very well in the ring, not getting hit with big shots. I mean, he thoroughly dismantled Daniel Dubois. He broke him down to a decimal. And
yeah,
a lot of people wasn't expecting him to get that stoppage. I was able to cover that stoppage because he stopped him in the eighth. He stopped him in the eighth last time, so I had to cover it again. This time I knew he was gonna do a job on him. It was only right. But he didn't play with his food. Usyk is acclimated to heavyweight now.
Yeah, and
So
that's what I said about Usyk. Usyk is the type of guy. If he beats you the first time, the second time it's not going to be even close. He's gonna walk through you the second time. And we saw it happen to AJ. We saw it happen to Tyson Fury, and then it happened to Dubois. Anytime Usyk wins the first time and you go to rematch him, he's gonna walk through you the second time. It's not gonna be close.
1000%. 1000%. Yeah, yeah, because he already got the blueprint on how to beat you. He's already done it. Shout out to Coach Eddie. Appreciate you pulling on, Coach. I want to hear your thoughts on these fights. And then we'll get into now. Let me pivot real quick, free. And we always can move back. What was your thoughts on? Did you get a chance to watch the Caroline Dubois versus Terry Harper main event? Uh, just break down Caroline's performance and what you saw out of Terry Harper as well.
I think Carolina, she boxed exceptionally well. I like the pivot that she had. I like the defense. I like the footwork. I like the punches that she was putting together. The only bad thing that I would say, she was trying too hard for the knockout. I think she was telegraphing her shots. That's why the big hooks wasn't landing, because she was trying too hard. She really wanted to knock her out. And I think, and that's why she got so excited when she finally dropped her, because she really wanted to knock her out. But I think if she could have kept her emotions intact, I think the knockout would have came. It's just she was just trying just a little bit too hard. But other than that, I think she boxed well. Like I said, I think she's a more polished boxer. My bad. I think she's a more polished boxer than Alicia Bungana. And I said it earlier today when I was in Crush chat. I think within 2 years, I think Caroline Dubois is going to be the best female fighter in the sport. I think she still got some growing to do, but she's only getting better, and she's still young. I think she's only like 24, 25, so she's getting better. And I think she's gonna be the best female fighter in the sport in about 2 years.
Salute to Marky Dan pulling up. Your girl from Grenada, she overpressed. She didn't get the stoppage mark, but she did good. She got the win. That's what matters most. Shout out to T Mac. Appreciate you pulling up, T Mac. Yeah, we definitely building it here. When y'all in here, make sure y'all tap the like button, hit the follow, help the channel grow. Hey, and check on your membership. Yeah, check on your membership. These memberships is dropping. I don't know what's happening. Maybe people using prepaid cards. We need that $7. Re-up that membership. We definitely need that. Now, real quick, free. Are there any other fighters on that on the women's card from Sunday that impressed you?
Oh, Chantel Cameron. No, Chantel Cameron. Oh my God, she put a whooping on her opponent from round one until the end of that fight. She put hands and feet on that girl. Cameron showed me that she's a force to be reckoned with in her division, and she's going to be a tough fight for anybody that faces her. But I was thoroughly impressed with Cameron's performance that she did on Sunday.
I want to see Chantel Cameron versus Micaiah Mayer at 54. How you
Hey,
like that matchup?
I wouldn't mind that. I think that's a hell of a fight. I think if I'm not mistaken, I believe they said that that's a fight that they will be working with. I believe that's what the president of MVP said. He said that that's a fight that they're working on next for Cameron versus Michaela Mayer.
Yeah, that's a fact. I'm with you 1000% on that. I don't even think they got to entertain that, Bob. It's a jog, but Wilder's a jog is at a different stage of his career. He will hurt Wilder. I don't even think. Yeah, that ain't gonna be. They ain't gonna make that fight. Wilder's gonna fight AJ or Usyk, one of these big money fights. Derek Chisora was a calculated risk, but he was a 42-year-old man, a jog, but he's never been a world champion. So he would literally, it wouldn't even, he would literally try to walk through Wilder. He probably will walk through him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think the only way we see that fight is if Turkey is trying to get Zufa really on the map and he put that fight together because everybody knows who Wilder is and they saw F.A. Java in his last fight with Charles Martin. So I think that's the only way we see that fight, and they're gonna have to give Wilder some serious money for that fight because Wilder not going over there for no $5 million, no $10 million. They're gonna probably have to give Wilder somewhere around 20 or more in order to make that fight with F.A. Java.
And salute to my brother Juan. I got a call for you. Salute to my brother Juan Claudio pulling up. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah. Nah. Wild is definitely he not what he was, but I'm just happy that he was able to kind of give us a 12-round fight. He put together a good. He put together a few good rounds. He was able to get a decision against a tough style, but like right now, Andy Ruiz, will break Wilder up. I think AJ cracking AJ on the chin is gonna be his best bet. I think that'll be his best bet. Free. Hey, shout out to my brother FaZe. Callum Smith got hurt, so that fight is off. Nasty word. I'm sorry to hear that. I was looking forward to that fight. Callum Smith versus David Morrell is off. Dang. Yeah, wild work. Let me see. Wilder versus AJ makes sense. Yeah, I think so too. What's going on, Juan? Appreciate you pulling up, Coach.
I already did those. Those are impactful clips. My fault.
You good, bro? Coach Eddie, man, talk to us, man. What's your thoughts about the Wilder versus Chisora fight?
Yeah, it was an entertaining fight. I enjoyed the fight. I felt like at any moment, any one of them could go. You know what I mean? That's the type of fight that it was, man. Both guys, clearly past their prime. A lot of holding, lot of wrestling. A lot of it was a foul fest because they were hitting each other in the back of the head. Wilder hit him in the back of the head. Chisora hitting him in the back of the head. Wrestling, tussling. I think it was really. I don't even think it was any legitimate knockdowns in that fight. They called 3 knockdowns, and none of them knockdowns, in my opinion. The referee did a horrible job. I mean, they said that Chisora knocked down Wilder, and he didn't even touch him. You know what I'm saying? And then Wilder, he kind of pushed Derek out of the ring. They called that a knockdown. So I don't even think it was any legitimate knockdowns in that fight by either guy. But it is what it is, man. Wilder. What I was looking for, I wasn't so much looking for the right hand. I was looking for that jab. And if he gets in there with Joshua, I don't think that fight goes 5 rounds. I think Joshua sleeps on that.
No. He said. I watched some. I watched most of it, but I was falling asleep while I was watching it. It was funny though because I was like, I said Chisora by KO, and there was moments in that fight where it looked like he was gonna get Wilder out of there. And he was just like, I don't know, he just stopped. I don't know what it was, but he just stopped. But he credit to Wilder too. He was using that jab perfectly. So it was just give and take. But you could tell that these two dudes they're at the end of their sticks. You know what I'm saying? Like Wilder might get one more big matchup, but after that, it's just like. Yeah, bro, we not gonna want to see you again.
Yeah, I feel like. So, what's your thoughts on Wilder versus AJ? And I'm gonna bring in Coach on that.
He gonna get seriously hurt if he fight AJ. Like AJ at a point too where he gonna probably be done too. But AJ a little bit more fresher than Wilder. I think the knockouts losses and stuff like that happens because he's fighting a lot of the younger dudes, um, like the Dubois and stuff like that, and the losses. But I think him coming back to fight AJ, you know what I'm saying? That's probably the most money that he could make. I mean, maybe outside of a Usyk fight, maybe, but it's just like the next best thing. You could just make an AJ fight because I don't know if another Fury fight really sells. You know what I'm saying? Like it very well could, but I just don't know if it will.
Yeah. And yeah, I did see T Mac. We saw Chisora's corner come in the ring for sure. Yeah, that was like you saying, it should have been a disqualification, but I mean, that's UK.
Yeah,
That's Chisora's home brand.
that referee was horrible because it was way too much holding. I think both those guys should have had a point taken from them for holding. It was just way too much. I mean, at one point they was doing more holding than they was landing shots. I'm like, no, hold up, they doing too much damn holding. What are y'all doing? And the referee was just letting it go. I'm like, man, okay, yeah, that's what y'all want to do.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that as well. Speak about that, Coach. Do you believe that that fight should have been stopped at any point, a DQ? And then, what's your thoughts on the AJ versus Wilder matchup?
Nah, absolutely not. There shouldn't have been no DQ, man, because people came to see the fight, man. We all knew what we were gonna get in this fight. We got exactly what we thought we was gonna get. It wasn't any surprises. It was a rough and tumble fight. If they would have stopped that fight, Wilder, first of all, would have complained because he don't even want to win like that. Wilder, like, I don't want to win like that. You get freaking the fight stopped in the second round, man. They would have tore that place apart, bro. They was already fighting anyway. If you realize it was a melee in the freaking audience, like around 11, if that stop would have got fight, man, would have got stopped, it would have been horrible. So at the end of the day, same thing like when Zab and Floyd had that melee in the ring. The fight was too big to stop, man. So sometimes, yeah, it's up to the referee's discretion, but it wasn't to a point where the guy came in to give his fighter an advantage. It was basically to kind of save this guy from save both men from actually going over the top rope. Because both guys were on their way over the top rope. You know what I mean? Because Derek was going to hold on to Wilder and pull Wilder over with him. And then now you got the potential of both guys getting hurt, and the fight is definitely going to get stopped now. So I don't have any problem with the referee not calling the fight at this particular time. But it was a hard fight to ref, man. I mean, like I say, it was a foul fest. Both guys hit each other in the back of the head. Wilder at one point in time started throwing a hammer fist on the guy. Started hitting him in the back of the head. Chisora hit him in the back of the head. Low blows, elbows, pushing, holding, everything. It was a hard fight to ref, man. So at that point in time, if you start taking points, you're just going to start taking points from both sides because both of them doing the same thing to each other. So a fight like that, you just got to let it go, man. At the end of the day. But for the AJ fight, he's a lot more. Even though people say a lot of bad things about him, he is technically sound, and he is an extremely hard puncher. And the way Wilder's jab, I was looking for the jab, like I said. I wasn't so much concentrating on the right hand. The jab wasn't there for me. He wasn't popping it. He wasn't sticking it. It didn't have no sting on it. The right hand was telegraphed, and he was chopping with it. It didn't have a lot of oomph on it, like it normally was. So, and he was going straight back. Every time Derek Chisora threw a jab at him, he landed it, first of all, which was surprising to me, that Wilder couldn't get out of the way of a slow jab from Derek Chisora. And Wilder went straight back every time up against the rope. He can't do that against Anthony Joshua. He does that against AJ, that fight will be over with in probably 3 rounds, man. Matter of fact, if I'm AJ, I'll tell him to go out there and jump on him immediately. Just jump on him because Wilder, he still is kind of nervous. If you can see when they throw punches at him, he's kind of like all over the place and kind of flinching, and his arms are going all over the place. So yeah, a guy like that, you go ahead and jump on him, man. Don't even waste no time. Don't try to box with it. Don't give him no confidence. Go out there and jump straight on him, man. And if JJ does that fight will be over with in 3 rounds, man.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you on that, Coach. I don't foresee Wilder being able to beat AJ at this stage. Like I said, I give Wilder a puncher's chance. And I do like the shape that Wilder came in. You said it, Coach. Wilder coming in at like 223, 226. That was going to be a good spot. 211 was going to be too light. From that standpoint, how much more do you feel like Wilder has in store, or do you foresee him needing to go ahead and hanging up? Shout out, Bobby. Appreciate you, Bobby.
Well, I'm gonna give Wilder credit. He did look better than his last performance. So he did look better. I seen him land a couple uppercuts, which that's really not in his arsenal. He was able to walk there, do some uppercuts, he threw some hooks, and he went to the body a few times. So he did look better. It's just the snap for the jab wasn't there. And as far as the weight, if he would have came in 211, he would have got cooked. He would have been cooked in that fight if he came in at 211. So that was smart of them putting that weight on, because they knew Derek Chisora came in at 266. Yeah, 266. He would have cooked Wilder, and that probably was the reason why he was able to take a lot of them shots, because he had the extra weight on him. At 211 Wilder, he probably would have hit the cabinets, man. Too small. Derek Chisora came in. He was out of shape also. Wilder was in shape. Derek was out of shape. So I'm would have interested to see if Derek would have came in shape, would it have been a better fight, because both guys were gassed. It was time where both guys were kind of like they'll fight and then they'll make a silent agreement. All right, bro, I'm gonna take a break. You take a break, and then we're gonna get some more energy up, and then we're gonna go at it again. And that's pretty much what it was. That's what you get with old guys, man. The old guys don't have that stamina no more, so they're gonna take breaks in the fight. And then when they get the stamina back up, they're gonna go at it again. So it was a lot of silent agreements in that fight. It was entertaining. I enjoyed the fight. I'm glad both men came out healthy, and I hope that Wilder does get what he wants. And I don't want to hear any excuses, because this is what he wants. He said he's healed. He said he's back. They said AJ's scared. They say AJ's this, AJ's that. So Wilder should be able to beat him. And it is what it is. No excuses. If you go out there and beat him, he gets full credit, in my opinion.
I'm taking on all bets for Wilder. I mean, against Wilder. I think AJ, I think AJ gonna knock Wilder out. I don't want AJ to win that fight. I've been rooting for Wilder all this time, but like I said, I've been saying it for the last couple of fights. Wilder don't look like the Wilder that I'm used to seeing. I don't think that fight lasts past 2 rounds. I think AJ stops Wilder probably in 2 rounds. It just don't look good.
You'll get put to sleep if you fight AJ.
Yeah, I'm definitely
Man, I'm
I
going
don't
to
see I
sleep.
don't see it for Wilder right now against AJ,
I'm
y'all. I
taking
can't
that
see
for
it.
sleeper on FanDuel, on DraftKings, on Price, Prize. I'm taking bets on every app, because I know they're gonna be sitting there acting like this fight is gonna be a close fight, and I'm taking bets.
Now, let me pivot real quick back to women's boxing. Did you get Coach, did you get a chance to see Caroline Dubois? What about you, Juan? Anybody get a chance to see Caroline on
Yeah, I watched it. My fault with the noise, but I'm not really 100% sold on her beating AB.
Hold on, Juan. There's too much background right now.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
really
I got a
100.
chance. I got a chance to check the fight out. I like the fight, man. Uh, that's another. She's technically sound. I like the way she throws the punches. She has great mechanics. She gets great leverage on her punches. To me, she's more technically sound than Carissa Shields with her punch mechanics. Carissa, she gets sloppy with her punches. The elbows are down. She snaps a lot. She wings them and stuff. But it's like the way the Dubois punches, she punches like a puncher. And she technically sound. I didn't like how Carissa Shields got in the ring. That wasn't her. That wasn't. She stole the moment. Stay your butt in the audience. Stop trying to be an attention. Hog all the attention. Trying to pick the girl up and all that stuff. That to me, that was phony. I felt as though it was phony. You let that young lady enjoy her moment in the ring by herself. She don't need you.
Yeah, and I was impressed. I just don't know if she beats AB though. Really don't know. I think she gets hit. Like she does get hit. She definitely gets hit because she was getting clipped a little bit. and getting clipped by somebody that really is not on her level, I was just like, I don't know if you be AB getting clipped like that because AB can really like punch too. Like she can punch, but AB can punch also. So it's like, it's a 50-50 fight, but I just don't know if she beats AB.
We seen Alicia Bumgarner go, go life and death with an actor. The girl with the Wonder Woman outfit on. So I'm not gonna sit up here and pretend like she's the best thing I ever seen. So I would favor Caroline Dubois to beat her. To be honest, man, I don't think AB wants any of that smoke. And I don't like the Carissa Shields fight either. She's trying to fight a welterweight. I think that's weak. You got smoke right there, Shadeja Green. Nobody want to see you go fight some girl at 147 pounds. We don't want to see that. Fight Shadeja Green.
Hold on. Did you just say Carissa's trying to fight somebody at 147?
Yeah, she's trying to fight it. I don't remember the little white girl. She got in the ring with her. Tomorrow, this is the next fight. She's like a welterweight or something.
Hold up.
I
Are
don't
you
know.
talking about Lauren Price,
Yeah,
the
Lauren Price.
welterweight,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
unified
They're trying to
champion at
make that
welterweight?
fight, bro.
Hold up. You can't go fight no goddamn Lauren Price at 147 if you wouldn't fight Alicia Bumgarner at 147.
Well, no, they talking about coming. They talking about having her come to 165. So they want her to basically gain 20 pounds to come up and fight Carissa when Carissa could just fight Shadeja Green and go ahead and get it over with.
What? Man, fight Sedation Green, man. I don't want to see you fight. I don't want to see you fight nobody but Sedation Green. I don't want to see you fight no Michaela Mayer, no Price, no Alicia Bumgarner, none of them. I want to see you fight Sedation Green.
Well, I want to see her fight Sebastian Fundora. She said she could beat him, so she can beat Fundora. Yeah, line it up. You know what I'm saying?
My bad, y'all. I'm over here making a smoothie. Appreciate everybody in the building. Y'all tap the like button, hit the follow, help the channel grow. Now, let me just say this about Clarissa. I think, of course, she was doing her promoting in the UK. She got a relationship with Caroline Dubois. She's been kind of building Caroline Dubois up. I think she supports her as a boxer, but I think a little bit of it more so is probably, Caroline versus AB. So she's kind of, because Clarissa's not really friends with AB anymore. So the move down and wait for Clarissa, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But let's talk about AB. Now AB, she was like cheering on Terry Harper and all that other type of stuff. Uh I don't know who wants to start. Do y'all think AB wants that fight with Caroline? Uh Talk to me. Who want to jump on that first? Does AB want that fight? Because when we saw
It don't seem like it. This reminds me of when AJ lost to Ruiz. Wilder was elated. He was happy like he did it. Bro, you didn't beat him. Andrew Ruiz beat him. That man was celebrating. Now, how you gonna celebrate somebody beating your arch nemesis? You supposed to want to be that guy, not celebrate that he lost. So yeah, she probably was pulling for the girl, hoping that she get a loss. That way she can say, you see, she ain't ready for me. That's all they was. She don't want to fight that girl, man.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what it looked like. Go ahead, free cook on it.
yeah, I don't think she really wants to fight Caroline Dubois. She already said it in the last press conference when they was on the same time. Oh, this is young tough.
You breaking up, free.
I just don't think she won it. Caroline Dubois wants to fight. It's like Alicia Bumgarner versus Clarissa Shields all over again. Alicia Bumgarner versus Clarissa Shields. Clarissa Shields don't really want to move down the fight. And the same thing with Caroline Dubois and Alicia Bumgarner. Caroline Dubois want Alicia Bumgarner, but Alicia Bumgarner don't really want to fight.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's petty moves. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. They just move. They all kind of move kind of petty. they all be moving kind of petty. So it's weird. I think Caroline is probably the only one that really don't be moving petty. But uh, for the most part, I think it's most of them. Most of them all kind of move the same way. They all be cheering against each other and stuff like that. So I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
And let me bring in Micah, man. Micah, appreciate you pulling up, bro. What's going on? Talk to me about that. What fights did you watch this weekend? What's good with you?
I definitely watched the Wilder fight.
What was your thoughts on that matchup? Do you feel like the UK was trying to take it from them?
Oh, it was definitely home cooking, but it was exactly what I expected it to be. Oh, I'm so sorry, bud. It's all right. It was
Y'all know we working over here. Everybody working. Appreciate all the support. And listen, make sure y'all memberships is locked in too. Make sure your membership is active. YT is playing around. It- support the channel. Support the channel. That's all I'm gonna say. Support, support, support. We need it. Go ahead and cook, Micah.
It was two 40-plus-year-old men swinging for the fences, trying to knock each other out. I thoroughly enjoyed it, though. I'm not gonna lie. I thought somebody was gonna go to sleep, though. I would have liked it more if somebody went to sleep. And I agree with who was that, Coach or D Free, that said it's like, when Wilder celebrated after AJ got, yeah, it's just like when Tank before he fought Ryan, he having people snatch Ryan chain, and then when Ryan cheated Devin Haney, he took him out for drinks. Same thing. I feel like, yeah, that's kind of weird. And then the whole Clarissa Shields thing, I think that was kind of that was kind of cringe to me, that she jumped in there and kind of stole that girl moment. I agree, but I definitely watch
But see,
Wilder
that's what I'm
versus
saying, man.
AJ.
If it was Floyd and Floyd did it, to a young fighter, something like that, they unify the titles, people would be like, well, that's good promotion. Some people will probably say, this, that, and the third. But I mean, I don't know. Everybody gonna have their own way to feel about it. A lot of people don't like Clarissa, so pretty much everything right now she do is cringe to most
I
people.
I'm usually defending Clarissa, but I would have been. I used to think Floyd was on some BS too. When he ain't never let Tank speak, like he just it was a little weird to me. But
Only reason I could have to use Floyd because he the greatest male boxer of the generation. That's like who we got to compare Clarissa. Clarissa is literally the greatest female boxer of all time. Uh, I mean, to have her co-sign you, it should be a plus, but it's almost looking like a subtraction. That's
yeah,
nasty
yeah,
work.
she
But
got too much
but
drama around her, man. It's like she hot right now. She hot for the wrong. It's like somebody coming up on the block. They got the feds watching them. I don't want that person around me right now. You feel me? So
Yeah, but
she hot. She hot for the wrong reason right now, man.
see, but
I'm with
but
you on that. Good one.
even then, like it's when you talking about Clarissa, bro, like, and I hate the fact that she don't get the respect she really kind of deserves. Because again, is arguably the greatest woman boxer. It's just the thing she does, like Coach said, it does like do things like that is cringe, but it's like at the same time, so you gotta be like, bro, like you gotta like really be real. You fighting somebody, you trying to bring somebody up from 100 and whatever pounds to fight you at 165. But like, where does that even make sense? Bro? You know what I'm saying? And it's not even like somebody that is a world beater. You fighting Lauren Price. You trying to fight
It's like,
Lauren Price out of everybody.
I mean, you kind of gotta, if when you that good that people gotta find people to fight you. I mean,
Yeah, but at the same time too, Michael, you gotta fight Shadeja. You have to fight Shadeja. You know what I'm saying? Because people been calling for that. You
we
can't
all
just
know
not fight.
who called
You can't not.
who calling for that.
Everybody.
I mean, she could do a rematch with Savannah Marshall. She did rematch Franchon Cruz. What's the difference? And the talent pool is small. The talent pool was small anyway, so they're gonna have to rematch each other to get some matches.
Yeah, but at the same time too, should they just get number one contender? I believe. But at the same time too, it's like you were really sitting here avoiding that smoke to fight Lauren Price. Like, let's really be real. You're fighting Lauren Price out of everybody. You're fighting Lauren Price. Let's be real.
Hey, Juan, like Floyd said, she got a country behind her.
Man, I don't want to hear about none of that. You're fighting Lauren Price out of everybody. Lauren Price. Let's really be real. That's like when he fought Berto. It's like, bro, you fighting Anthony Berto.
Yeah, you got to hold it to the same standard. That'd be just like Devin Haney pulling up Oshaki, from 130, come out at 147. You pull this girl up 20 pounds, bro. You know what I mean? From 147 to 165. So she want to be considered in the same category and talked about the same breadth as the man. She gonna get the same criticism. You a weight bully. You trying to pull somebody up from 20 pounds underneath you. She gonna get the same criticism.
And the sad thing about it is that she beats everybody. That's the sad part. This is why I'm saying what I'm saying. You beat everybody. 95%, not even 99.9% of the time, I will pick you against anybody. Anybody. Anybody in women's boxing history, I will pick you against them because you're that good. But you're pulling BS like this is when I'll be like, all right, bro, you got to really be real. You got to really, really be real. Let's really be real. We're fans of the sport, but we got to be real with this. That's not even a smart move because that's not going to sell, bro. That's not going to sell. Fight Shadeja Green, bro. Just fight Shadeja Green, get it over with. Then whoever comes up next, bro. You at heavyweight. She at welterweight. Be real, bro.
Yeah, that's
I wasn't expecting that at all. I don't know if that was just helping. I don't know. That's weird.
No, that's
I wasn't
like
expecting
that's
that.
like
The Lauren Price
that's
situation.
like David Benavidez asking Devin Haney to move up to 65, and David Benavidez fight Devin Haney. That's what it's like.
Yeah. It didn't make sense.
Go, bro.
It was out of left field, but that's what I'm saying. It's just like it's almost like what coach is saying. You like, oh, like a all publicity is good publicity type of thing. It's like, really? I know Lauren Price was not expecting that. It's
No,
no
bro.
way.
Yeah, Lauren, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. You fight Lauren Price, bro. Like, come on, like y'all know my face. You know my face right now.
Now, if Lauren Price, this is what Lauren Price is gonna have to do to get that fight. She's probably gonna have to go up and beat Michaela, and then Clarissa come down to 54.
No,
But
they're planning to make that fight.
Lauren don't need to do nothing to get that fight.
Lauren,
she want
they're
to get
already.
paid though.
No, I'm gonna tell you why she don't need to do nothing, because Carissa already called her out. She don't need to do nothing.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's the point. This is the point where I think when people do this, when they do this, and this is all great athletes. Don't quote me on this like always, but when you doing BS like this, that you're a great fighter. And I say you're considered a great fighter. You're doing BS like this, bro. I can't support that. I can't do it.
Hold on.
It would be different if Lauren called out Carissa, then we say, okay, you got to go beat Michaela Mayer, you got to beat this one. But Carissa called her out. Lauren ain't got to do nothing but say, okay, I got the weight on, let's make it.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do.
That's when you do when you're doing BS like this, like knowing that you still have to face your danger, bro. Like, come on, bro. What we doing? That's like BVO calling one of us out to fight. Like, come on, brother. What we doing, bro? You gonna smash one of us?
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, wasn't Clarissa? You was champion at 154. So that's what I'm saying. We don't want Clarissa to come back down and weight now.
Nah, it's not even to come back down and weight now. One, you seen her recently, bro. She's not coming back down in weight. Two, bro, you have smoke with Shadeja. You're avoiding smoke with somebody else to fight somebody else that's smaller. You're probably gonna get rid of her within 5. So why are you doing that instead of doing what we want to see you do? Then you sit there and complain about it on the internet, talking about, oh well, nobody wants to come see me fight. This is the reason why.
Mm.
Yeah, it's not about her coming back. We don't want her to come down and wait. She's coming down and wait, but she's coming down and wait to fight somebody at 147, not 168, 147.
Nah, probably.
Yeah,
I got
that's
jokes
it's
on
gonna be. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it didn't make sense to me at all. Now, Shadeja does have a fight coming up. I believe in a couple weeks. It's going to be on. It's going to be in New York. Oh, it's next. So
Next
it's not this week. It's the 17th. Free.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the 17th. Next week,
Yeah,
next week.
right. So, so we got that the following week after this weekend. We got Fury this weekend, and then the following week we'll get Shadeja versus Lonnie Daniels. Um, I don't know. Hopefully that's a good fight. But we saw what Lonnie did against Clarissa, and Shadeja's a bigger puncher than Clarissa. So
that's a fact.
I'm expecting this to be kind of like the same type of performance from Lonnie. A lot of
I just don't.
movement.
I just don't know, bro. I don't know. Give me a minute, y'all. Hold on.
Do your thing, one. And appreciate you, Prize. Appreciate you. Everybody still in here. Um, now, Coach, did anybody else impress you this weekend? Did you get to see Denzel Bentley, Chantel Cameron? We can talk to Zuffa boxing. Is anybody watch any of the Zuffa boxing? I definitely watched some of the Zuffa boxing. Unfortunately, a friend of the show, Rob Merriweather, the third, King Rob, he took a L. He fought a tough guy. I knew that guy was gonna be tough. I was about to cover it. I couldn't pull the trigger. I should have pulled the trigger, but Tony got the win over Rob. Rob was like Tony was like a plus 1,000. So I didn't, you know what I'm
I
saying?
watched all the fights this weekend. It was a good weekend of boxing.
It
I
was.
wasn't disappointed at all. I mean, a lot of fights I wasn't expecting to be good end up being good, and a lot of fights that I was expecting to be good, it was pretty much a wrestling match.
Right. Right. So yeah, they do match them guys hard on Zuffa. I mean, you kind of want to see him tested, but that guy was like 2 inches, 2 or 3 inches taller than Robert Merriweather, and he about had a 3 inch arm length. And he was actually, you could tell he was well versed in the sport of boxing. He was a good
Yo,
boxer.
you know who's nice, low key, that was fighting on the Wilder Chisora part? Amir Anderson. That is nice. He's nice for
Amir
real.
Anderson. Yeah, he can
He's
fight.
nice for real, bro. He's for real nice.
What weight class was that?
Middleweight, I think it is.
Okay, it was middle. Okay, it's gonna be. What you think about him versus Jahad Tucker? Or is that too soon?
It's too soon. I think this is a perfect matchup for Jihad though. Is Amir Jones, Amari Jones, whatever his name is,
Oh yeah,
the kid
Amari
that
versus Jahad. Yeah,
not Amari. Is it Amari
you talking
or
about
Amani?
Amari from former DHP fighter Amari? Or you
Yes,
talking about the
yes.
one Mac? Okay, yeah, that's
No,
the
no,
one.
no,
Yeah,
no, 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 no. The one that DHP that trains with Virgil, right? Something like that.
Matt Virgil Hunter. Yep.
Yeah, that he's nice.
That's Amani. That's Amani. Yo,
Armani,
you
yeah.
gotta
See, I knew I was saying it
No,
wrong.
it's Amari. It's both the same, but they have Amari. His is with an A, and then the matchroom fighter, the Olympian, is with a O.
Yeah, nah,
So it's
he's
like
nice though.
Omari, and
Amani.
Omari.
Yeah, Amari's nice though. Amari's for real nice. Like I was impressed the way he did Luis Arias. I was like, oh, hold on. I was like, oh, hold on. He did him filthy. I was like, yeah, nah, he nice. He for real nice.
Yeah, he definitely can fight. Yeah, I want to. Yeah, him versus Jahal would be a good fight. It's gonna be interesting to see how 160 shake out because we got Troy Osley there. One of the titles is about to come vacant, so I'm just trying to figure out what they're gonna do. And Jahal Tucker, he was supposed to fight Yo Yo. We'll see if they revisit that fight. I don't know. That's gonna be a tough fight for everybody at 160. I don't know if anybody can beat Yo Yo at 160. Hey, coach, you got anybody that can beat Yo Yo at 160? You feel like Adames or Laura beat him?
I think Adamas can beat him though. I don't know why. I just felt something that he can beat him.
Mm.
I think Adamas can beat him, and I think 2, 3 years down the line, Amari probably beats him too. Because Amari's super sharp, bro. That kid is sharp. That kid is yo, he's nice. I'm sorry, that kid is super nice.
It's going to take somebody that's going to be technically sound and want it
That's
a
some.
little bit more than Yo-Yo.
The Amari's the one then. Amari because Amari knows how to pick his shots and he looks for the body shots. He looks for the right time to buy. Like, he reminds me of a mixture of like I don't want to say Ward. I want to say like somebody that went to the body really really well, but defensively he's really really more sound. Like he's really really good. I like the way he fights. Adamas
Yeah,
does be
he is.
Yo-Yo though. Yeah, Adamas does definitely be Yo-Yo.
Yeah, okay. So FaZe and Adamas is moving on 168, so they're not gonna unify the titles. He gonna move up. Okay. I got
That's
that
fine
mean
with
he
me.
probably that mean he may be moving out of Fondora's way.
Nah, I don't think Honduras fighting either though. Tell you the truth up there. I don't think he is. I think he has a lot more smoke down there at
At
54.
154. You think he gonna stay at 5'4"?
Yeah, because I think he makes the weight easy too. He makes the weight supremely easy.
That they
Ain't no
doing that.
way.
They doing that because Carlos Adonis and Lawrence never going to fight each other. So they
Yeah,
want to
because
get.
I think they're boys, ain't they?
Yeah,
They got the same trainer.
they from the same country and they close. They
Nah, they're
close.
not from the same country, free. They just got the same trainer.
Nah, he's
Carlos
Cuban too.
Dominican.
Nah, he's
No,
No,
Cuban.
I thought Carlos
Carlos
was from.
Adamas is a Cuban?
Yeah, yeah, I think he's half Cuban, half Dominican, or half Cuban, half French, something like that. It's some
I'm
weird
gonna say
shit.
I thought he was Cuban. I'm gonna say I thought he was Cuban.
I'm
But I
about to
do
look.
know
I
that.
don't think he is. I'm gonna look
I do
though.
know that.
He was raised in DR though. He was definitely raised in DR, but I think
Oh,
he's
okay.
half and half or something.
Yeah, yeah, he was born in Dominican Republic. Alice Pena, Dominican Republic. Yeah. So yeah, Carlos is Dominican. I
Yeah,
just feel like they have the same trainer. I think that's why. But Yo Yo is Cuban. Yo Yo don't want to fight Laura either. It's like I don't know. It's like Laura can't get none of these no action. So it's gonna take somebody to really. It's gonna take somebody to really dare to be great and to fight Laura.
yeah. Don't none of these guys really want to fight Laura because they know what Laura is outside the ring. They they've been in sparring matchups with Laura. They know what he's really about.
Yeah, he really gonna outclass you because I mean even at this age he has the foot speed and he still had the power to hurt you. So yeah, they saying he doing it out of respect, not out
They
of
know
fear.
what Laura's about. They ain't
I
stupid.
think
They
I
like,
think I think Yo Yo could beat Laura, but like they saying he not gonna fight him. He's just a big dude. I think yeah.
now the question is, Yo-Yo probably has the skills to beat him, but is he really going to come in there and try to beat Laura because they from the same country? Is he really
Nah,
going to try to go there and
he
beat
not he
Laura?
not. Yeah, Laura's idol though. Like Laura out there in Cuba, that's an idol. That's like him,
Yeah,
Rigondeaux.
Laura's like an icon. So like, are you really going to try to beat him?
Yeah, like they're all kind of icons out there. Like Laura, Rigondeaux. Who's the heavyweight guy from the '70s? What was his name?
Mm.
Uh, shoot, forget his name. Whatever. But yeah, most of those dudes, they're idols out there because again, they won gold medals or they really did good in the pros.
Yeah, I would like to see Yo Yo versus Jesus Ramos.
Mm. I like Yo-Yo versus the Cheat, Janabek.
Janabek is moving. He already got stripped. He's gonna move up to 168.
You
Is
know why he
160?
got 68 dry though too though. He gonna probably get a fight with this dude, with
It
Canelo.
can't
I mean, I
be.
can
It
see.
can't be. It can't be because you got Billy, you got Shiraz, you got
Yeah, but
Canelo.
but but
You also got
Janabek is Janab
Adames moving up.
Janabek is this dude homeboy.
Who?
Turkeys.
He ain't no turkey boy. He
Yeah,
ain't been
yeah,
on turkey card.
yeah. No, he's a turkey boy. He's definitely a turkey boy. I think he gets managed by one of those dudes out that way.
He's
I
with
think he just signed a contract.
He's with Eagles Clemens.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
I understand.
they got to take them. They got to take their time and bring him back the right way.
What's up? What you think about the Tim Zoo fight?
Man,
I didn't watch
Tim
that.
Zoo is
I didn't
cool.
watch.
I
I
watched
don't
him.
even
Tim Zoo
watch
is.
that.
I don't want to. I don't want to be disrespectful because I like what Tim Zoo did. Just taking on tough challenges, and he's gonna fight Arrow, but Arrow's gonna beat Tim Zoo up. Like I said before, he's gonna put all type of hands on Tim Zoo.
Yeah, he
You think
could.
so?
He could. I mean, he
Yeah.
could. He could. But
I don't
could
know.
Arrow be the same Arrow after that beating? That's the question. That was some beating.
Errol Spencer retired, man. He's coming out of retirement. Let's don't pretend. That man has been hadn't fought in 3 years. Tim Zoo's an active fighter. And the way Errol fights, that's kind of right up Tim Zoo's alley, man.
Yeah.
And Tim, he can punch. He has decent punching power. And his combinations are pretty good too. He throws good combinations. Unless Errol comes back and just gonna have to go back to boxing instead of trying to be the Undertaker and breaking people's eye socket. Maybe he needs to go back to his amateur days and start boxing a little bit more. Stop trying to bang out it. Start trying to press out everybody. Yeah, that's gonna be a tough fight to come back to, man.
He gonna do that because Tim gonna break like a cookie. He gonna break like a cookie. He definitely gonna break like a cookie. I just don't think Arrow's gonna be as good as everybody thinks he is gonna be at 54. I just don't think he's gonna be that good. I think again the longevity of him being out, his inactivity, the stuff that happened after the out the ring. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna eventually start catching up to him. You've seen the cracks happen at 47 with Crawford. I think the 10th fight is a good comeback fight, but I think if he dares to fight Pandora next after the 10th fight, yeah, that's not gonna end good.
But see, he's treating the 10 fight like a tune-up. I don't think it's a tune-up. I think it's a freaking
Nah,
a potential
nah,
banana peel. You can slip up.
nah,
You can slip up fighting Tim Zoo.
I hear what you're saying, Coach, but I think at the same time too, Tim has been so far gone that it's hard kind of to believe in him no more anymore because it's like you lost to somebody that you should have beat. Like again, I thought he won the first fight. I'm not gonna sit here and argue with nobody, whatever. But the second fight, you quit. Then you got knocked out. Well, you got knocked out, then you quit. You didn't look so hot last night or the night prior. You didn't look so hot. So it's like, do you really beat EJ? I don't know. Do you really really like? Did he look impressive to you, Coach? Did he really look that impressive to you? To like, okay, he can beat EJ.
Ain't no way.
Yeah, he just. I don't think he beats EJ. I think he gives EJ a good fight, but I think EJ eventually gets him out of there.
Yeah, I mean, I want them to make that fight next.
No, me too. And I'm hoping it's in the US.
Yeah, I'm Arrow. Yeah, I don't. It don't. Tim Zoo is not impressive right now, especially like with that guy he fought. I'm gonna be honest with you. He had that dude hurt. Um, that dude, and he couldn't get that guy out of there. We had never seen that guy before a day in our life. Now that don't mean
Yes,
anything, but as far as Tim Zoo is concerned,
you
Tim
should have got
Zoo,
him out of there.
yeah, Tim Zoo should have definitely got that. Especially just the way the fight played out. I could see if it was a good fight, but the dude, he was just able to get off me punches and move around the ring. And Zoo was never able to land anything substantial. And I'm like, stop doing these little 10-round crap fights. Like, go to 12-round distance. Do it. Be a 12-round fighter. So that way you at least give yourself, if you need that wiggle room to get him out of there. But Arrow is gonna beat Tim to the body, and Tim cuts up real easy.
Hmm
So it's not.
He got
This is
his
it's gonna
pops
be
though.
a
That's what everybody. I feel like everybody kind of feels like he's his pops. Like that's not his pops. Like his pops. That was a different type. Man, that was an animal. But
A healthy arrow stops Timzu.
yeah, he definitely is. He's not his pops, bro. Everybody like kind of thinks he is his pops. It's like, bro, it's not his pops. Like his pops was an animal, bro. His dad was like that dude was an animal. Like he was made for something else, bro. Like that dude was an animal. He just got old. That's happens. You know what I'm saying? It's just overnight got old. But his son, bro, his son is no good. Bro. I'm sorry. That dude is no good. Like after that beating he took 3 times, like he no good, bro. He damaged goods, bro.
Mm.
Yeah. And I excuse my language. Sometimes y'all gotta excuse people. Excuse my language right there. I'm eating. I ain't ate all day.
Good,
What's
John.
good with
Yeah, Carrie, we can do a friendly 20 on that matchup. I'll take Arrow.
Yeah, Kerry, I'll do it with you too, player.
you? Yeah.
Juan trying to slide in the free dub. Listen, we got to get support on the channel. So we need that. We need that 20 to keep the channel going.
They see blood in the water. They say, I take it too. I
Right.
take it too.
Everybody trying to get that dub.
That free.
Talk
Tell
to
me,
me,
you're not
John,
gonna take
man.
that? You're not gonna take that free? Tell me for it. Now hold on. Take that free. You gonna take? You're not gonna take that? You gonna take that 20,
Nah,
Bibby?
the difference between me and you is I'm a smart better. I gotta see what Earl look like because Earl been out of the ring for 3 years. I think a healthy Earl does beat Tim Zoo, but I don't know if Earl is the same Earl that I'm used to seeing. That man been out of the ring for 3 years. I'm a smart better. I don't just bet willy nilly. I need to make sure I'm gonna win my money, or
Not
I at
facts,
least
but
got a chance to win my money.
not facts.
You
But guess
talking
what?
to
I'm
me though?
definitely.
You said what up, B3? Salute.
John, what's good, bro? How you feeling, King?
What's good? What's good? I gotta
What
make sure
up?
I got a chance to win my money. I'm not just giving my money away.
What y'all betting on?
It's
They
Tim
talking
Zoo
about
versus
Arrow
Errol Spence.
versus. Yeah.
Ah. Who you rooting for though, besides the bet?
Spence,
Oh,
Ryan Spence, man, doesn't matter.
I'm rooting for her. I'm
I
rooting
like
for
both of
Spence.
them though.
I
I
just
ain't
don't.
gonna lie.
I mean,
I like Tim
I've been
Zoo similar way that I like Earl Spence.
tough guy.
Like they don't
You
take
breaking
it.
up, Free?
Yeah, I'm driving. I think Tim Zoo is a tough guy, but I'm betting on. I mean, I'm rooting for Earl. I just don't know what Earl we're going to get. I don't know if that was just because he was at a weight class too long or if it was the beginning of the end for Earl Spence.
No, I don't think it's the beginning of the end. I think again, people forget like the talent level of Crawford. Like I don't know, bro. To me, the talent level of Crawford and Tim Zoo, that's night and day. Not even night and day. That's night and get out my way type thing. Because that's not even that's,
Don't you hate
that's
when
not even
somebody stare at you while you eating? Don't that like ruin your appetite?
When
a
people
little bit.
watching you eat,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
like
weird.
just straight
yeah, I don't
staring
even.
at you,
Yeah,
staring through your soul while you eating.
yeah. You gotta be careful with stuff like that. Make you want to put hands on people, man. Just take it
I mean,
easy,
you know,
y'all.
I can't even die. I ain't worried about putting hands on nobody. You know, I could barely even digest my food right now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That is right.
That shit
Yeah,
is
you want to eat in
annoying.
peace.
God
I'm with you.
damn.
I'm with you. And Phase, I see you trying to get on here, Phase. Let me get some them best B3. I got Arrow one. No, Arrow. No, Juan has Arrow too. Juan has Arrow. We both got Arrow. AC is the only one that's trying to take Tim Zoo over Arrow. Now I know Tim Zoo is an active fighter, but he can't beat Errol Spence. We'll see though. I think it's gonna be good for boxing if they make it happen. I want to ask Ja, when you can. I know you eat and do your thing. When you can, I want you to speak about the fights. If you seen Wilder this weekend, and what was your thoughts? Do you feel like what you think about him versus AJ in the future?
Man, I don't. AJ don't deserve no fight versus Wilder. Get out of here. It was too
What?
much hating on Wilder to the point where it was fake.
Mm.
Like it get fake. You could root for whoever you want to, but that was OD.
Yeah, I could see that, and with like even with like I didn't even like Alicia rooting on Terry Harper so much against Caroline Dubois either. It's like, what are you doing? Like, why are you rooting against a big payday for yourself, or what was perceived to be a good payday? UK versus USA.
I ain't saying old boy had better resume than Wilder, like better opponents. Like, why you want to fight him then?
What you want? What
Uh,
you want next for Wilder, Ja? He said he
Retire?
coming
Nobody
back.
don't deserve to see Wilder fight again. I don't want to see it.
They hated too much.
I want to retire. I don't care what he do, though. It's not my decision. Yeah, it was just OD. It's annoying. I got
Jeez.
time for
Hmm.
that. Yo brought the heavyweight division back. Nobody didn't give a damn about that. It was all about Floyd 147.
You said the UK show Wilder more love than the Americans. Well, the UK boxing is their second
No,
favorite
they didn't.
sport.
That's a lie.
It's that they ain't got no other. I mean, they don't have basketball and football like we got in Major League Baseball. All they got is soccer, and boxing, and then I think they probably got some other things, but they got low key, lower level basketball and stuff like that. But yeah, UK just love the sport of boxing, and they know what Wilder did for the sport of boxing. So it's no you. It's
That's nasty work, bro. Hey, see, that's nasty work. That's real life nasty. Don't ever say that again. That's nasty work.
what Wilder versus Joe Joyce, Wild or Dillian White.
Yeah, that don't even sound. That's nasty.
Bring him to the US, yeah.
Yeah, you got to bring him to the U.S. for Wilder to do the whole work. What
I
is
know.
this?
You don't think so? Joe Joyce not gonna get? Yeah, I don't know. You right.
Yeah, yeah,
You
but come
right.
on, bro. You talking nasty work. Come on now. Take a nap. Everybody need to take a nap. Everybody take a 5 second nap real quick.
Is AJ Wilder Netflix type of fight one?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we've been waiting on it for half a decade. Why not? Oh, is this?
Yeah.
This ain't this. Is this? Is this?
Let me bring in Phase real quick. Phase, man, how you feeling, bro?
Oh, I'm feeling good, bro. What's up with you, bro?
Man, taking it one day at a time. Caroline, I got my Andres Cortez pick right. Caroline and Tim Zoo, they ain't come through. I
Yeah.
thought they went decision, but sometimes you just gotta play it safe with some of these picks. It take a little bit extra like effort to get some of these opponents out of there. I don't think Tim Zoo got it for Arrow though. I think Tim Zoo is gonna get stopped by Arrow.
Oh,
You ain't make no money.
absolutely, absolutely. Earl going straight to the body. I don't think Tim Zoo got the strength that he used to have when he was like at his peak. Earl Spence coming back. That same old Earl. Yeah, like I think the same. He'll stop Tim Zoo.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think I will pick him stopping Tim Zoo that night, wherever they fight at in Australia. I'm
I'm
picking
not picking
Earl
up. I'm
to
not
stop
picking
that
them to
guy.
stop him, but I'm picking them to beat the hands on him. Hands his feet.
Hey,
Definitely hands his
hey,
feet.
Juan, I thought you wanted to bet me $20 and I
No, no,
got
no.
Earl Spence.
I'm talking to your boy AC
Oh,
over there. 'Cause he talking crazy. You know what it is? AC
I see
probably hasn't
why.
taken his nap yet. That's what it is. He said you need to go take a nap. You know you old.
Yeah, man. Hey, Wilder. Hey, Wilder. Hey, his chin back. You know, his chin back.
That mouthpiece.
The mouthpiece. What you mean? What you mean,
He's
man?
he said the mouth guard that he used and his got his punch resistance increased. That's what he said.
That what he
So
said?
yeah, man. Shout out to Wilder, man.
Shout out to Wilder. Hey, his chin back. Chisora
putting
hit
his
him.
putting his team on, man.
Man, he hit him right on the chin, man. And dude, he didn't even blink. He was just like, all right, let's keep fighting.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah,
When
but Chisora, he's not punching at that top level. What
nah.
you think about AJ versus Wilder?
You know what? I think that that's still a good fight that Wilder can win, only because the pressure of AJ is different. He gonna give Wilder a chance to knock him out. AJ not really on the inside. He kind of stays on the outside. And I think Wilder with that length fighting another guy on the outside, he got a more chance to extending that right hand. It's not like Wilder's get into a fight where he got these low center of gravity guys or these big, guys putting weight on them. AJ kind of boxes, so I think that's a fight that
Do
Wilder
that
can be
shit.
competitive again.
My
Yeah.
bad. My bad. God forgive me.
Oh, oh man, what's
Oh,
up with it, Ja?
Yeah, but that's T Mac. That's what the brother said. That's what the brother said, man. We just gotta take his word for it. But I mean, of course, I'm a more so believe it was just conditioning, and I'm sure he was, chaining his neck. Of course, that maybe the mouthpiece was kind of helping him bite down or whatever. But
Yeah, yeah. He punched him right on the chin, and Wilder just kind of like, all
ate
right,
him.
man, come on.
Yeah,
When you get hit with something, and it kind of just like, all right, man, come on. It was one of those.
but I just feel like Chisora, he's not. He's past it.
He
That's
ain't
all.
cracking. He ain't really cracking like I
Well,
know
I
AJ.
mean, who he stopped?
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't know.
You know, he knocked Wallin all the way across the ring, and Wallin got up and finished the fight. I mean, all these dudes is just
Yeah, but he dropped homeboy. What's his name? Juggernaut, whatever his name is.
you dropped Joe Joyce.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
dropped
but
Joe
we seen
Joyce.
But that was after Joe Joyce had got beat down by Zane twice. He
Hey
ain't
man, I'm
stopped Joe.
just
He ain't stopped Joe Joyce. Let me check. He ain't stopped no Joe
I don't
Joyce.
think he stopped him. I think he dropped him though. He ain't stopped him, but he dropped him though. Definitely dropped him. I know that much.
Hey! I was gonna ask y'all, who do y'all think in the top 10 that Wilder got a chance against? Because
Oh Lord.
I had the list right here, man. I'm trying to find this list, the Ring Magazine Heavyweight Top 10. Let me see.
That Wilder got
The
a chance
top
to win.
10.
Yeah, chance to win, D Free.
To
Look,
be
look,
honest
AJ.
with you, I don't think nobody though. I'm not even lying. And I like Wilder. From what I see, I don't think Wilder has the power that he used to have.
Yeah,
I
he
don't
don't.
think
He don't.
without that power, I don't think Wilder beat any of those guys in the top 10.
But why?
And
Where his power go? Like I don't get it. Like how he loses power?
I
I
don't
thought
know. I don't know.
power don't. You know what I mean? I thought power, stay to the end.
He lost his base though. That's what it is,
Yeah,
honestly.
it's the punching technique.
Yeah, he lost his base because like
How he
even when
punch him.
you look the way he was fighting on Saturday, bro. Like he was doing the right things. He was countering off the right hand. He was doing a lot of things right. It's just when you can see that when he just throws his hands, bro, like he just there's no umph behind it no more. Like
Could
something
Wilder,
like
could Wilder beat Richard Torres
nah, Reggie Torres gonna mangle him.
No, nah, he would
or
just
Lawrence
maul him.
Okolie?
No, he gonna
Hell no.
box him.
Yeah,
And he gonna hit him with a
Lawrence can
big.
punch.
And he gonna hit
Lawrence
him
can
with a
punch.
big right hand. He gonna come in the ring about 285, 290.
Yeah, that boy is, and he a big boy. That's a big boy right there.
Yeah,
And
my
he used to
bad.
fight a cruiserweight, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know none of these guys. They got this
They can't do. No, he
Njagba,
can't. A
Gay,
jog, but no.
Gay Sif. Who's Gay Sif?
I think he could beat that job
Got
because that job can get hit. So
Marat Gassiev.
Yeah.
Nah, he
he
can't
could
be
be,
Gassiev.
he could be a job. I think he could be a job, bro. I for sure think he's gonna be a job because the job
Njagba
will
is
get hit.
number 7 in the Ring
Yeah,
Magazine.
he can get beat because he gets hit too much. He gets, and I've seen him stumble with lesser punches, way lesser punches.
But
No,
it's Wilder's power. Like he ain't cracking. Like I don't know what's going on.
Wilder's gonna get put down badly. He get in there with F.A. and Jabba. He gonna get put down badly.
I hope not, man. I hope not.
He gonna get mangled. Yeah, he gonna get mangled like manhandled.
I hope not, big dog.
Nah, jog, but that's not like my brother Josh said. We Wilder should really consider retirement. I'm just in prayer
He
for him
deserves
and his
one.
family.
I will agree with this with what Josh said a couple weeks ago. He deserves at least one more Vader.
There reportedly about a $9 million payday for the Chisora fight.
Yeah, that's not enough though,
That
bro.
was reported. Come
He
on.
needs a 20. He needs a 20. That 20. You feel me?
I don't mind him getting a payday. It's just you know what comes with that payday. You probably gonna be waking up in the hospital when you get the paycheck.
Yeah, unless they save you and we get a bad
Yeah.
fight. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it. That Usyk is not going to take it easy on Wilder. He can't afford to play around with him. What about Fabio Wardley? You know, these guys, Jogba is not going to play around. I mean, I don't think that's a $20 million payday, but maybe the Wardley or maybe the Usyk fight might be. The AJ fight would definitely be a big payday, But I think AJ is probably his best chance. If AJ's still in the top 10,
Nah,
that's his best shot at a win.
He's not in the top 10.
his money paydays is AJ Usyk, and no more, and maybe Fury if they have a fourth fight. And I don't even think that's gonna happen.
But
So
it's
that's it.
like, but if Wardley stopped Daniel Dubois, Wardley might be a big payday one. You don't think?
Again, if, and I don't think it is gonna happen. I think no, I just don't think so. I mean, I don't know. Again, it could be over there, and you can have it over there
Yeah.
where he could make some actual real money. You know what I'm saying? Depends on who he fight.
Hmm.
But some good money, he could definitely fight over there. I mean, that's really it. But besides that, is who like really in reality, there's no American heavyweights. We don't know what Andy Ruiz is doing. All the heavyweights are coming out the European aspect of like that side. So it's like, who else? Like you're not throwing them in there with Moses Atama. You're not gonna throw him in there with Lawrence Okoli. So why not throw him in there with a big name, give him a payday, and let him retire?
Yeah. I think everybody on the panel, I feel like they want to see Wilder do well in life. Um, at this stage of it, though, I mean, I feel like he's in a good position. Like you said, to do one more fight and be done. If he retired now, or if he retired on a win, that'd be good for I mean, for him. I just feel like y'all saying, you can never have enough money. You know what I'm saying? There's always something to think about. You know, he said he wants
Like
7 more kids. You know,
yeah,
so.
like legacy wise, he's set, bro. Like 20, like bro, started at 20, like became a
Mhm.
bronze medalist, went on to win a title, went 10 title defenses in, had 3 incredible fights with Fury. Like, bro, you got nothing else to prove. You are a Hall of Famer, but if you want that money, bro, you definitely gonna fight that AJ fight.
45 wins, and he has a 95% KO ratio for his career.
That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I said like Hall of Fame wise, bro, he's fat, bro. That's really a first ballot Hall of Famer type career, bro. Like you beat Luis Ortiz, uh you beat what you gonna call what's his face? What's his name? Dude's face? That was talking crazy to him. Brazil, you beat what's the other guy?
Yeah. But
What was the other one that
Stavern,
he beat? That he yes, Stavern, and you did him filthy the second time. Like you it, bro. That's it. You good, bro. You don't even have to fight. Like
You know what I
just
hate though? They don't like big names can't fight on the same card without being called an undercard. Because like, what if Earl Spence and Charlo wanted to fight like in Texas, and Wilder could fight in Texas? Like Wilder should fight. I think Wilder should fight down south. You know, he's from Alabama. He should be able to fight down south somewhere.
I like that question.
Atlanta.
I like that question. Let me answer this to the panel. Would you rather have great health or a lot of money?
great
You can't
health,
have
Great
both.
health. Give me the great
great health.
health.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You can get by
Now,
with a
Stop,
little bit of
T
money.
Mac. Stop it, T Mac. Stop it, T
right.
Mac. T Mac, stop it. We all know you wrong here. Come on, Playboy. You know we all love you here.
Because you can have all the money in the world and somebody else can spend it. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna
Yeah,
be
nah.
he now if you're leaving a legacy behind for your kids, the word say you're
I'm
not
not even
even a
big
good
on this.
man if you only leave inheritance for your children. So I understand it from that perspective, but um so a lot of men, of course, they're gonna give their life for their children.
That's right.
Wilder, he ain't gonna say that, but he's really willing to die for his children.
That's right.
Um,
So hold on,
it
real quick.
just when you watch when it's playing out before our eyes though. You don't
Hey,
Quick,
want
yo,
it,
quick
but
question.
BG! Yo, that was funny, yo. I like that. You know what I'm saying? How you said that. Say that again with Wilder. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he willing to die for his kids, bro.
Nah, yo, it's LB3 say it again. With his children.
That's right.
oh
What,
yes,
B3?
Yeah, you listen, you a good man, the word says, the Bible says a good man is gonna leave an inheritance for his children.
Hmm.
So that's what he's putting himself in position to do. Um
My
it's
kid's
just
gonna
that,
be straight.
yeah, it's
Right.
just it's playing out before our eyes. He's
That's a
gonna
fact.
get he's gonna do every, because think about how he started the sport. And that's why he's gonna go down as a legend. He literally started the sport because he had a child, his daughter had spina bifida, and he had to ensure that she had medical treatment to ensure she had life, and she remained alive. So this brother was already knew that he was stepping into the ring. He could have passed away a long time ago, dealing in the sport of boxing. So to get to a point where he's making millions of dollars, he's not gonna avoid no payday. As
Right.
long as he in good health, he gonna fight every chance he
You
get.
gotta you like people gotta understand like the things that this dude do, like this is unheard of, like really really
Yeah,
unheard. Like think about it. You name me somebody that was a 20-year-old fighter, right? Somebody that started at 20 years old to go on to have a Hall of Fame career. You explain to me that somebody
it's
that went
ridiculous.
on to have 10 title defenses, had three incredible fights, well fucking sorry to be three, had seven incredible fights in throughout his career, somebody that really has the craziest knockout percentage ever. Like, come on, bro. You telling me that that's not a Hall of Famer, bro? Come on, brother.
But but the
We
thing is, it's only by the grace of God, though, Juan. Cause this brother and the half fit, like to start at 20, the half 50 fights, and to still have your speech.
yeah, that's what I'm
To
saying.
be
Like,
to have the been to stop. Think about the Fury fights where this brother was literally cheated. He had a egg sized dent in his head, like the size of an egg, where he had a dent in his head from the Fury fight. We've seen him get spin around and look like he didn't know where he was versus Zane. And this brother is literally still fighting.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Literally still in good health. When we seen him before the fight, we was like, hold on, we didn't. This brother, he looked like he was in tip top shape. He's 40 years old. So
yeah.
it's a lifestyle. You can't when you talk about somebody being a king, and the king in the army of the Lord, everything you can't do nothing but root for him. I just want him to be able to, like, he wants Chisora. He wants Chisora to enjoy his family.
Hmm.
Wild is really feeling to give his life for his. He's thinking of get a past himself. But whatever God is telling him in his prayers, whatever his relationship is, I guess he know he got that armor on and he gonna be good. It's just from the outside looking in, like Josh said, man, like, when is it gonna be job well done, my good and faithful servant? At what point does that 9 million that you made, you can't invest it the right way to get a monthly income
And
to
and
pay to
he, but
cover
you
your
know what?
bills so you can just
But you know
enjoy
what?
your family?
You know what?
Come
He
on, bro.
never gonna go broke though. He for real never gonna go broke because I think he owns a lot of stuff out in Alabama. So it's like my thing is this. I think he's doing it more for something to prove himself. Because I feel like he wants to prove himself something where he doesn't really need to prove anything. Like somebody has to sit
Hall
down
of
with him and be like, bro, you
nah,
good, bro.
he look good. Hall of Fame ain't even a question. He definitely going to Hall of Fame. He look good, but as long as he look good, I feel like
Yeah, my
a
bad.
fight with
Already, I gotta give credit to Juan though. Before you
yeah.
go in, my fault though.
You feel
Hey,
me? Like you good. Like you did what you needed to do. You feel me? Like you ain't avoiding nobody. Like there was clearly people avoiding you in this division. There was people not coming to fight you. The only
hey,
one
with
that
that
really dared to
said,
fight you when you was at the height of your heyday was Fury.
hey Juan, with that
Yeah.
said, I still want him to fight AJ.
Now, definitely. And I still definitely wanted to see it. And I would wish he would win, but I just know in theory it's not going to work.
I
But
don't
does
know
AJ
that.
deserve
Nobody,
it?
hey, everybody said Chisora was gonna pack him up. So
Dude,
let's
I
see.
was
Let's
wondering.
see. Yeah, everybody said that. They said if the fight is early, Wilder gonna win. If the fight is late, Chisora
Hold
gonna
on.
win. And it went all the way to distance, and he won by decision. So Wilder's still a live dog, and he can fight AJ. Now, in top 10 guys, no. Nicole Lee, Daniel Dubois, no. But if he getting in these fights, he can still get knocked out against AJ. But you know, they on the same level, like
Okay.
Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather.
I got you. Give me a minute.
Hey, Big Three,
Yeah,
did you catch the Zuffa card, bro?
I did some of it.
What about my boy Tony Hirsch from Oakland?
He did my guy Robert Merriweather.
Oh,
It was a good. I thought it was a good fight. Robert tried to fight him off, but
yeah.
Tony Hirsch, he was too athletic. He had the will to win. He wanted
He
it
had
on
the
that
will to
night, and
win.
he also the length and reach advantage, the height advantage.
Yeah, he looked bigger. He
He
looked
looked
bigger,
real skillful.
and he was
So
real
yeah, so Robert
skillful
was in an uphill battle in that fight, and he just couldn't. All the shots that he landed, the big shots that he landed, they didn't affect Tony at all.
at all, at all.
So I'm happy for Tony. I already messaged Rob because Rob been on the show. He was on the show last year. Shout out to Rob. He pulled
Oh,
up
I
on
didn't know.
us.
Shout out Rob. Shout out Rob.
And
I thought that was a great fight.
yeah, I thought it was a great fight. I mean, I'm glad Tony got the rightful win.
Yeah,
Because he earned it.
yeah.
It's just he was a little more polished. He got a few more years. He think he's 3 years older than Rob. So
He crafty. He
They
crafty.
put Rob in tough. I don't know if him and his pops had a choice of opponent. I don't know if they giving them three opponent choices and they choosing one. That wasn't the right guy.
Hey, hey, hey.
I'm just glad Tony got an opportunity,
And
but
V3,
that's it.
look at me
Shout out to
messing
Tony.
with. Look at I'm over, man, messing around with Zufa. I didn't got a loss on my record, man. Come on, man. Damn, Zufa. I wasn't supposed to come over here and get no loss. Hey,
Right. But
that's
that's
what
what's
it
gonna
is.
happen. You see, these
Yeah,
guys they're gonna put him in
yeah,
tough.
yeah,
But Rob, that's why I said Rob can come back from this. That was a tough fight.
yeah,
Rob can
yeah.
come
He
back.
can.
But
He can.
he learned a little bit about himself in that fight for sure.
But Hirsch look like he can go on to be a champion, and this is early for him. This ain't the finished product. Hirsch look for real. I think.
The only thing is that I want to see Hirsch go. I want to see Hirsch versus Andres Cortez. I ain't gonna lie. I know he only got 8 wins now,
You
but
talking about the guy that won the main event?
yeah,
Me too. Me too. I want him.
yeah.
I want him. I want him.
hmm
I want
Because
that
that'll
fight.
really show us. Because Andres Cortez, I like Andres Cortez. It's just, and he won me a little bit of money. He saved the weekend pretty much,
Yeah.
salvaged the weekend. Didn't say he salvaged it, but
Yeah.
he just Tony Hirsch is gonna be tough for these guys. Tony Hirsch is he got range at that 135 weight class. He got a lot
Yep.
of he know how to keep his distance pretty good. He did take some big shots, but it's
He
gonna take
did.
a big puncher to hurt Tony.
Well,
So
like after he
he
get
got to
punched
clean
up
up his defense a little bit, but I
a
think
little
he's gonna
bit.
be
Yep.
good.
Yep.
He got
I
to clean
seen
up
him a
his defense.
couple times. He let his hands go and just kind of stood there and like
hmm
I seen his head sit there for like a second and a half, but nothing came at him. But his head was right there. Like he stood
Yeah.
there too long with his hands down. But his pops.
Maybe they give him Garcia instead. Build him up.
No, I want, I
Build
want,
up
I want.
Tony Hurst Jr. He could be
No,
like you
no,
said. If they build him the right way and take their
no.
time, he could get there.
I want that main event guy. That main event guy at Zufa. I
Because
want him and Tony Hurst.
he looked beatable.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
here's the thing, with his style, that's not really, I don't know, that boxing style, that avoidance style, I think he got tired. He got a little gassed.
And that
That's
was
what
just
happened. He got a
that
little
was,
gassed.
and you remember that's just the 8 rounder though, for real. You know what I mean? That was just the 8 rounder, him and Merriweather.
Well,
So
yeah, Andres Cortez in that 10th round, he got gassed. He was kind of after when the
we'll
last
beat
three
him.
rounds, he was just trying to he just pretty much secured the win.
Tony Hurst should beat him. I'm really sold on that, on him beating him, Yeah, I'm picking him 10 times out of 10. You ain't gonna get me
We
off
gotta
that
we
bet.
gotta we gotta see it. I wanna see that fight. I wanna see that
Uh,
fight. It's just that experience. It's like that was Cortez's 25th win. He 25-0. He didn't beat Nova. He didn't beat a few people now. Melendez. He got some win. He got some good wins on his resume.
did you see Mag Soya?
But I wouldn't pick him to beat no Tony Hurst. They probably won't even make that fight. Go ahead, bro.
Man, did you see Mag Soya? He looked like Japanese Filipino guy on Zufa.
Nah,
His
talk about him. What happened?
his name is Mag Sayo. He looks
Oh,
like
Max out. Oh, yeah, Max out. When he stopped, they stopped the fight. I mean, I knew they was
yeah,
gonna
they
do
stopped
that.
that fight early, but it was a good.
Yeah,
It was he looked good. What weight class he fight at?
they gonna do that. That's 135 now too. Cause
Oh,
Zuffa. Zuffa, they doing they only have, I think they added cruiserweight, but they not doing like 130 and 122 and
Yeah, they just doing
you
the
know they
actual, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, the 47s, the
126,
35s, yeah,
135, 47, 60. You know, they're not doing
yeah, yeah,
54, 40, stuff like that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. No,
So
that's
yeah, that's
good.
gonna be 135 too. So yeah, they probably gonna make that. I don't know. Cortez is probably gonna lose to Mixayo.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
how they
I
gonna
got
do it. I don't
Messiah.
know how they gonna do it. Yeah, I
I
got
got
Mixayo.
Messiah.
Cortez is good, but he
He
ain't.
ain't.
He gotta take his time. I
Nah, he
don't
ain't
know
that
that
good.
next
He
that
ain't that
next
good.
fight. The only thing about Zuffa is though, are they gonna really pay you to take easy fights? I don't think they're doing that.
Nope, nope.
Yeah. Ooh, Misael Rodriguez. Is that the Mexican Olympian? He fight
Uh,
160. He fighting Casaracas.
I don't know.
Okay, so that means and I haven't seen what's the name of the Atlanta promotion? The brothers out of Atlanta, they was doing overtime boxing. Yeah,
Okay.
they had overtime boxing. And they had Casaracas because he fought Brandon Adams. So yeah, if he fight Misael Rodriguez, I like that's gonna be tough. That's gonna be a good fight though.
I got Hirsch. Hirsch might. I got Hirsch beating like Ryo.
What's happening, AB?
Give me Hirsch over Ryo. Give me yeah, give me Hirsch, man. I think he gonna be good. Give him like 4 or 5 more fights. He gonna be like a little mini Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying?
Who Hirsch?
Yeah, he gonna be all right, man. Hey, but you know his pops trained like all the time with Andre Ward back in the day, and you know Andre
Yeah,
Ward
Ward said
super
he was like
scrappy
his
and
sparring
technical,
partner for like 9 years.
man. So just imagine what he didn't seen and the battles he didn't fought. Hirsch out there in Oakland, you know what I mean? So I'm rooting for the brother, man. I want to see him do good.
Yeah, yeah, he did phenomenal. He did
Yeah.
phenomenal. I seen his the size matchup, and I ain't
hmm
gonna lie, I should have covered it. I was like right there,
He was what with the dude?
and I should have
Mayweather.
covered it.
Mayweather was what minus 2,000.
2500. He on DraftKings, he was minus 2500, bro. And Hershey plus 1,000. I'm like, now I'm sick, but you scared money don't make money.
No, no, no. We know now though. He better not be the
They ain't
underdog
gonna
next
be
time.
they ain't gonna do that again. But I mean,
They
that's
ain't
what I'm
gonna do
saying.
that
It's gonna have
again.
to be a super step up.
Yeah,
It's gonna have to be a super like if they put him up against Andres Cortez.
yeah. I want that. I want that fight,
Yeah, that way we get some plus money.
man. Hey, I'm kind of upset, man. I wish these guys be getting hurt like right before the fight, man. I want to see David Morrell, man. I want to see
David or
David Morrell,
Scallon.
man.
Yeah,
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 bro.
yeah. That
I'm
sucks to that
hurt.
fight. So they already pulled the fight out.
Yeah, they already pulled the fight out, man.
Okay,
They already pulled the fight out, man.
man, that whole card about to get squashed.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
is
I didn't
is
know who was on it, but I just wanted to see that main event for sure.
yeah, me too. Do they got Tyson Fury fighting on the same card as Conor Ben?
Yep. Yeah, that's
Oh,
on
that.
Netflix. Yeah, that's this weekend
Oh,
on Netflix.
I thought that was on Zuffa, or Paramount. No,
Nah.
Netflix.
Yeah, Netflix picked it up. I
Oh,
don't know how. I don't know what they worked out with Conor Ben to get all that money to fight Regis, but I guess Netflix pitched in and they're gonna make a big event.
wow. We should pick Regis, man. What you think, B3? Should we pick Regis?
Nah, not coming up from 140. Nah. Mm-mm. He gonna get Conor Ben gonna walk him around the ring.
Yeah, yeah. No,
Well,
Conor
I
Ben
like
is
Regis
tough.
though.
Yeah, I wish I could take Regis, but I just can't.
Yeah, I
No,
was trying to. They put it down. They put it down too fast. They put that. They had the other fight. I made some money on Marvillo
yeah,
phase because I said they move him to plus money. I was just waiting on them to move him to plus money because of how the fight started with
yeah,
that Diaz kid. And as soon as they went to one plus 150, I locked it in and I made a little bit of money on Marvillo. He got that stoppage on that kid.
yeah,
Cause you could see the styles, once you start taking too many punches, third, fourth round, the judge, I know boxing judges, they gonna score for the aggressive pressure fighter.
Yeah, but
And then of course he started landing them big shots and got him out of there. I was like, cool, cover my money.
that old man ended up beating that guy in the first fight on the main card. It was an older guy. They both had like 7 losses, but it was the beginning of the main card, and
I ain't see it.
he kept looking at his arm and stuff. I don't remember his name. I have to look it up. But yeah, he had been through a lot of wars, but somehow I think he won. But what I was gonna say was, what about Keyshawn Davis and Nair Albright, man? What
Yeah,
we
shout out to boy Chuck Mosey Jr. Keyshawn Merchant here, Albright. I think it's gonna be some of the same. If Albright coming in great shape, it's gonna be another one of those good tough fights for Keyshawn. But
yeah.
if he struggle to make weight or anything happen, he gonna get stopped.
Who Albright?
Hmm.
Yeah. Well, you think
So if
it's a
he,
step back fight for Keyshawn though, or it's just a good fight?
I don't say step back because Jermaine Ortiz. I mean, he competed against Loma. He competed against these guys, To, but he ain't win no world title.
Yeah,
So I don't. I mean, we look at him as a good fighter, but Nair Albright did better against Keyshawn and Jermaine Ortiz.
that's a fact.
So I just feel like it's probably right on par. I feel
Yeah,
like it's a step back from who he was calling out Devin Haney.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But not a guy that really he should have got the win over Frank. Let's be honest. He
Oh,
should have
yeah.
edged that win. I thought it was a good fight. Frank did do some good things and some good rounds. He landed some good shots. But the way the fight ended, I think he should have won.
Yeah,
Right?
I mean, it was his fault. He kept spitting his mouthpiece out and making it like like he was trying to stop the dude, but the ref kept putting his mouthpiece back in. Like, how are you trying to stop a guy, but you keep spitting your mouthpiece out? Like, what's wrong with you? But
Hmm.
I think if he would have just kept his mouthpiece in for them last 30 seconds, he definitely had a chance to hurt Frank Martin and at least get the knockdown and win the fight.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I
Frank
was
and
on him.
Earl looked like he was pissed.
Yeah, yeah.
Earl.
Earl is pissed.
Yeah.
You got to put Frank against a guy that can't punch with him. If he could punch with Frank, Frank might gas out. If he could punch with Frank and got a good chin, Frank gonna have uh, tough time with that guy.
Let me just say this. Shout out to Ronald, man. I see you done blessed the cash app for me. Appreciate you, family. Let's go green. Let me switch phones real quick. Face, did you talk about Wilder yet?
Yeah, I said that's a good fight, and I want to see him fight AJ still. I think that's a good fight though. Everybody had Chisora. I didn't meet probably Ja, and I don't think we've seen nobody else even speak on Wilder like he could win that fight. So I got to give it to him. Everybody was against him.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, everybody was picking Chisora.
Yeah. Hey, I think me and B3 the only one money off the fight.
Yeah.
And watch him
We the only
come
one
out
bet on
clean. Should let
it.
them
Me
birds
and
take a
B3,
bath
we the only
and
one
watch
bet
him
on the
come
fight.
out
We want money. Like I
clean.
said, I I really thought it was going to end in a knockout. I mean, I'm not mad that the fight ended the way it did. I just thought that it
How
would
much
end
you
in a
won out the
knockout.
fight?
Nah, I didn't win a lot. I just put my last $5 that I
You
had at
ain't win
sleeper.
nothing.
I put
You ain't win nothing.
yes I did.
How much you won?
Unlike
Y'all,
you, I told you I just
You
put my
y'all
ain't
bet
last
y'all
five
win
y'all
dollars. It was only
nothing. You
y'all
ain't
betted to
win
go to the
nothing. I
sleeper,
can
wasn't it?
tell.
Hey,
You
Big
ain't
Free,
win
He won a
nothing.
few. He won a few dollars. All you gotta do is take a couple dollars.
You probably
I won
lost money. How about you lost $5?
no, I won no, I won $15 because I
15.
only
All
put
right.
$5 on it. He was only plus like I think it was like plus 125, 150, something like that. So
All
I'm like,
right.
I put money on Wilder.
Yeah,
Everybody
You
I
else
took
better
had
money
thank
money.
God
down.
for that. You thank God for that
hey, hey,
15?
hey, hey, This is my thing. If I would have
Harry.
known Wilder was
You know I
plus
did.
Harry.
120, if I would have known
No, I
Wilder was
can't rush you.
just plus 120, the way y'all was
Oh my
talking, I
goodness.
thought Wilder was like plus 400.
Bring me back to life.
He was, he was only plus like I think like 125, 150, something like that.
And
Like I said,
nobody
I only
couldn't
won.
give Wilder the edge. That's crazy. Nobody gave
You
Wilder the
cutting
edge.
off.
And Vegas had it like an even fight.
Like you said you won though.
Yeah,
Something 15. That's what's up. Hope you did.
yeah.
So
I mean, I put that 15 that I won on Saturday. I put that 15 on daggone Carolina Du Bois on Sunday.
Did she win?
Yes, she
Yeah,
did.
she
She won
won.
by
I didn't
UD.
even see that fight. Hold
Me
on, I
neither.
gotta go watch.
I
Yeah,
didn't see that either.
yeah, she
Carolina
won.
Du Bois. Man, ain't nobody even say nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah, she fought on MVPW. It was on ESPN Plus and Sky Sports in the
Where's
UK.
my soda, yo?
I
I
had
left it.
I had to I had to I had
No.
to put that I had to put that in a parlay
No,
because
I
she was the
didn't.
favorite to win. She was the
Mm.
favorite to win, so I had to put that in a parlay
You know what I'm
because
saying? I
just
had
betting her straight up, you ain't winning nothing.
soda's getting me good. Where's that?
Yeah, no, that's a good fight, though. That was a good fight, but I didn't really watch it. I ain't gonna lie. I watched like the last 6 rounds, but
Dog, I'm gonna tell to be honest with you, the best fight of the entire weekend was Chantel Cameron versus her opponent. I can't pronounce the lady name, but that was the
It's
best
like
fight of the whole weekend.
her name was like Michaela Kostakova.
Yeah, something
Yeah,
like that. Yeah,
Kostakova. Yeah,
that was the best fight of the whole weekend. Cameron did her thing in that fight.
What
Oh
you
wait,
doing out there, Cloud
is that the
Boy?
fight?
In
hey,
the
Is that
hey,
the
chat.
fight
hey,
that
hey,
took place
hey,
in
you see
Wales?
Cloudboy AB in the chat, B3? He said, y'all let matchmaking fool y'all. If Gary had the same path as Shakur right now, he would be all them dudes Shakur fought. What you think about that, B3?
I could see him winning every fight on Shakur's resume. But but he also lost to
That's
Puello.
true though.
So it's
I
like,
don't think
it's like we could
I
say
don't
that,
think he
but
would
then
dominate. I don't think he would dominate the way Shakur did. Like, I don't think he would 12-0 or 11-1 Tio. I don't think Antoine would do that.
I don't neither.
Respectfully.
Who you talking about?
Antoine Denner just got
Antoine.
cooked. Denner just got cooked by Hiroka.
Antoine might stop Tio, y'all.
I'm
I'm
about to say I
watching.
think Antoine probably stopped T.O.
Yeah,
I
he
think he
probably
Where
have
we
stopped
to
at?
too.
T.O.
Where we at? I've been missing. I need to refresh it. I said, Cloud Boy heard me. What you doing in the chat, yo? I feel like I cut off
That's a
again.
big
Hold on.
statement. Tio ain't never
We
missed
hear you,
time.
Josh. We hear everything. Y'all
All
just gotta
right.
remember
I
this is
be
a
going
show.
on mute too.
I want to chop the show up, so y'all gotta keep that in mind. We gotta put this out so we can get more people in here, so we can make some money. So we gotta make sure the audio is clean. But pull up AB if you got some time. Y'all
I
want to
just
cook
want to
with you.
participate in the chat. My fault, but I gotta
Hey,
refresh
salute
it
to my
because I
brother
can't
Ja.
hear it
Salute to my brother
the
Ja.
whole time. Salute.
Yeah, Ja AB in here. Shout out, appreciate you pulling up, Mark.
No, I
Um,
want AB to
AB,
chop
how
it
you
up. I
feel,
think
man?
he
How
was
you feel,
chopping it up
AB?
with
You
Free.
just put me in the ad. All right, I can't. I don't know what was going on. What's good
How
with
you feel?
y'all?
How you
What's
feel, AB?
good
What's
with
up
you?
with it?
What's that? That's
Hey,
lightning, or
I'm
that's just
chilling.
like who got that?
Hey, what made you
I
say
don't
that,
know.
AB, when you said that Gary Antoine Russell could beat everybody Shakur fought? What made you say that?
Now I was responding to aircraft carrier. He was saying that Gary Antoine Russell is a C+ fighter, and the dude, somebody T Mac, I believe, he responded with saying like how he a C+ fighter, and I seen that, and I'm kind of thinking to myself like, how can we say that and compare that to Shakur when Shakur, his opponents ain't really that. And it's like the same can be said for Tio. Like if we put some of these dudes who they fought against certain guys, it's like it'll be the same story. Like for example, if De Los Santos had the same pathway as Shakur, I put my top dollar that De Los Santos will beat half of them dudes. I ain't gonna say half. I'm gonna say he'll beat everybody on Shakur record outside of Tio, maybe. Maybe
Hey,
Tio, maybe.
I wouldn't even say that.
I don't think he loses to T.O. I think he beat T.O. too.
No, I don't. Now, listen. That could be it. Now, I feel you on that. That's what I'm saying. Like with that, it's kind of iffy because I don't know. But my whole point is like Gary Antoine Russell. If we look at him with the matchmaking, and we look at Shakur matchmaking, bruh, let's be real. Can we confidently say that Shakur will beat Puello? Because we seen what Shakur looked like in front of Edward De Los Santos. Puello to me is better than De Los Santos. If we be honest, let's
but the
be
thing
real.
is,
I like that fight.
but
That's the fight
This
I
is.
wanted. The unification.
Let's be now. Can we
Go
say
ahead,
that? Can
Faye.
we say that Puello is a better fighter
Let
than
me
De Los
respond at the.
Santos?
maybe, but let me tell
Oh
you
yeah,
this:
yeah. He got a win over
Shakur,
Gary Antoine. Absolutely.
I would say,
Come on now.
it's a 50-50 fight. I would say
hell
it's a
no,
50-50 fight.
hell no, hell no. Stop it.
No,
Hey,
because
you gotta
I
make the
think,
truth
I
is,
think,
and everybody know the truth. Let's not play games right now. Shakur is highly favored against anybody, and he'll be favored against the guy at 35. So we gotta keep it real.
Can I
This
ask
ain't
you
no
something,
50-50 fight.
though, brother? Can I ask you a question?
Jump in, Ja.
If we gonna say that, how we not going to give Puello his respect though? At least and not say, oh, definitely gonna lose. He
No, I'm not gonna
definitely
say.
not.
I'm not
Quail,
saying he definitely
what
gonna
y'all say
lose. I'm
about
just
Quail?
saying. I'm saying Shakur is the favorite against all them dudes by a lot.
I got you, Mark.
I
no,
don't know
no,
Puello.
he
about
wasn't
Gary.
talking
I
about,
don't know if
he
he the
wasn't talking
favorite.
about
We gotta
Shakur.
see that happen though. We
He
gotta see
wasn't
the
talking
fight
about
come.
Shakur. He was talking about De Los Santos versus Shakur's resume.
No,
Even though
I was
Shakur,
saying. No,
even
I
though
was saying. No,
Shakur
I
was
was. I
Free,
was.
you gotta get somebody else some room to talk. Free.
No, I was saying that Gary, because he said that Gary Antoine is a C+ fighter, and I was saying that if Gary Antoine fought everybody on Shakur's resume, he would beat them dudes. And I was just saying that a lot of these dudes get fooled by these matchmakers because these matchmakers make these fighters look good based on the styles. That's just what it is.
I'm gonna
If
respond to that, AB. I'm
Go
gonna keep
ahead.
it real with you. I think Gary Russell is a C+ fighter. Uh, I don't grade these dudes super high. Like I think Shakur is probably a B+ fighter. You know what I mean? I think he better. I'm gonna give Usyk an A. That's the only A I'm giving out, and probably anyway. Them the only A's I'm giving out for
Devin Haney
competition.
not an A.
No, Devin Haney a B+ too.
hold on.
And you want me to tell
Oh,
you something? You want me to tell you
Damn,
something?
we on the we
Usyk
on
is
some
the only
anime
A
power
that you
scaling
giving
now.
out. You don't think anybody else in the sport of boxing is an A besides Usyk?
Usyk and NUA, and I give Dave Benavidez a B+ too.
Dang, I don't heard not one black fighter. That's kind of crazy,
Oh
but
my
all right.
God! Hold on,
Well, I
let him
mean,
go in. Who else you give
Bud
everybody
Crawford
All
is
right.
grades?
retired,
Hold
so
on,
that
let bro grade everybody real quick. I want to hear
Okay.
something.
Yeah, give me another fighter.
You said David
Uh,
Benavidez is a B
just
plus.
start naming fighters. Tank. I want to know what your grade is.
Tank a B+ too with Shakur and Devin.
But
Hold on, you say
Mm.
David Benavidez is a B plus fighter?
Yes, he is.
oh my God, let him do his
All right,
grading first.
hold on, John. Hold on. We got it. Let's bring Marky in. That's all we needed. Marky, yeah. What you think about Puello versus Shakur?
I would favor Shakur in that fight, but Puello is an excellent fighter. He's somebody I look at as a like for 140. I would say he's one of the top four guys easily. Like to me, he beat Matias, had that man wobbly at certain points. He beat Gary Antoine Russell. Like he should probably be a two-time champion by now.
What do
Or
you?
excuse,
Will he beat Don Smith? They fighting in the UK. I'm gonna check the date real
I
quick.
would take Puello in that fight.
He'll
So
stop Dalton Smith.
Mm.
stoppage is crazy. Dalton Smith a tough customer.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
towards
I got
somebody
Don
who
Smith win that fight.
somebody and
Don
hold
Smith
on,
winning that fight.
and hold on. And you got, and this another thing that y'all don't people about these matchups and the timing, right? Now the nasty part is that these dudes, right? They'll be getting put in some matches that's very tough matches, back to back to back to back. And by the time they get to one of these top guys, they already be punched out. So of course Matias was gonna be punched out when he faced um Dalton Smith. Now, what we
You
say
know,
the same, what we
I
with the
swore
fight. Hold
Matias
on, hold on,
was
hold on, hold
27
on, hold
years
on,
old.
hold on, hold on. Now, will we say the same thing if he was on his wreckage at one point in time when he was looked at as the boogeyman? Now
No,
he
they wouldn't say
27
it.
years. Now
They
he
wouldn't
was
say that.
27. He 27 years old, right? But that still don't have to do with the fact that if we
No,
look at
he's
all his fights,
33. I was
his
saying I thought he was
oh
27. He
oh,
33 and taking
but
all
not
that damage, so it makes sense
it,
that he breaking down now.
exactly, and we can't blame nobody for his style. But we
I
know
mean, the
you
man was
know
a walking punching bag with arms for basically his whole career. It happens. It was always gonna happen to him.
yeah, for sure.
But
Yeah, I
Shakur
don't
versus
think
Puello, I favor Shakur a lot in that
that's
fight,
gonna be
man,
a
because
good
I think
fight though.
Puello will be fighting
No,
from
no,
mid to long range,
B3,
and I don't think nobody could beat Shakur fighting
But
at
B3.
that
okay,
distance.
but look, can we
Especially
now can we say he has a good chance to beat Shakur over the people
no.
that oh okay.
Comparatively to other people, I mean, yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
hey, hey, hey,
comparatively,
hey,
yeah.
hey,
Y'all
hey,
don't know.
I
B3.
would say he has
Y'all
a
not
better
realize.
chance than
Let me
Antoine.
bring in Phase,
Just me
Market, but
personally.
I'm gonna
y'all
say
don't
this.
realize how big Pollo is. Go ahead. Go
I'm gonna
ahead.
say this. I'm gonna take it back. I think Shakur is an A- fighter.
But overall, good fights, man. I want to see all these fights. Puello, I see
B3.
him.
Yeah,
I might even sprinkle some bread if
I
maybe
don't think he
B3
could
want to
get
bet me a
us.
friendly 50
I hear
if he
you,
want to take
Phase.
Dalton Smith
Marky don't hear us.
or
I was
D
saying,
Frilio. You know what I'm saying? If
who
he
would
want
you
to take
say
Dalton
is an
Smith,
A
I'll
plus
put the
fighter
friendly
right
50
now?
up.
Me A+, Usyk.
That's it, right?
Shakur. I would put Shakur up there,
A plus.
and
Okay, so
or if he's not an A+, he right there for me. He
okay.
right there.
Let's
And
just say
then
let's just say if Bud fighting. Let's just say if Bud fighting right now, and you got him as an A plus. You gonna
yeah,
put Shakur at the same level as Terrence Crawford for all Terrence Crawford and did?
You talking
yeah,
about?
because
I
he.
can't
But
put
what
you like
based off of
that.
what he's seen, but that's what I'm saying. But based off of what he's done now, he's not. He literally has the best defense in all of boxing. And then also you got to look at on the offensive side, he's landing at a high efficiency rate as well. So his offense is there. He just is not. It's just I think people overstating power punches when it comes to matchups. You know, in the sport of boxing, a lot of guys when they get knocked out because one, they either getting hit with a shot they don't see, or they just not on that level. Maybe they didn't
But
train hard.
what about his
All
resume?
that knockout stuff, I ain't tripping on that. I'm
To
more
be
so looking at the skill set.
no, that's fine. But I'm saying like I think to be an A plus fighter, you gotta beat guys that's like A minus and B plus fighters. Like your resume gotta show that you're an A plus fighter. I can't just give you like boost. I can't
Okay, so
give
what
you
was
an A
T.O.
plus
then?
fighter.
What was that T.O. win?
To is probably a B. To probably a
And
B.
then
But
that
hold
makes
on, hold on,
Shakur
hold
A
on, hold
because
on.
hold on, don't that make Shakur A because he literally outclassed the B fighter?
He beat that. He beat that B fighter. But you gotta keep
Wait,
But
did
all
you
these
just say
guys.
Hold on,
Tio
hold
is
on.
a B fighter?
That's what he
He's a
said. Hold on, let me ask one more thing, AB, and I'm so phase it. What
To
is
is
the
not no
Payda?
A class
Is the
fighter.
Payda a B fighter?
Tapeta might be a B minus C plus. B minus C plus.
and
That's a
and
Eh,
fact,
Sha-
bro. I'm not trying to
Now,
harp
can I
on you,
jump in
dude.
real quick?
Cook AB, go ahead.
Okay, so he just said that Tio is a B fighter, right?
Yeah.
Now, what would you rate Steve Claggett?
I'm not gonna
The
lie.
fuck is a Claggett?
I don't even know nothing about that guy. You gotta tell me
Excuse me for
somebody else.
cursing.
Okay, hold
I'm
on.
low key a casual, bro.
Now let me throw you another one. Let me throw you another one. It's cool. What would you rate Sandor Martin?
Sandor Martin.
Yeah.
I'd say like a C plus, B minus, C plus, C plus. I can't give him a
Nah,
B minus,
Santa
C
Martin a
plus.
B. Santa Martin's
Now,
a
Yeah,
B.
he a
now,
B.
now, let's be real. Now, I'm gonna be real quick. Like, let's be real. Now, would an A class fighter or B class fighter have trouble with a D class fighter?
It could happen. It could happen. And that's why I'm
Nah.
saying that. I'm saying it could happen. That's why I'm saying that just because Shakur beat Tio, that don't make him no A plus fighter. Now I know it's a couple B fighters right now that I could put against Shakur that I think will be a good fight. I could put Hiroka against Shakur. I think it'll be a decent fight. Raymond Morataya, I think it'd be Oshaki Foster. Now, if you run through them, now I could be like, all right, bro, you a solidified A plus fighter because them is big dudes. They got different styles. They got, they come from different places, and they great fighters. The reason why I put Terrence Crawford at A plus is because he fought all the styles. Usyk, all the styles, all the just the massive challenges, and that's why Shakur he really like that B minus because he really like that A minus because his skill is so good, really, really good that make him A minus. But his resume, I can't prove it.
Yeah, it's just that.
Okay, but
But you also got to look at the people that's avoiding the fight too.
No, I hear you, P3, all the
including
time.
Shakur,
I hear you.
including Shakur, but they don't want to talk about that though.
No, all the time, bro. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Guys don't want to fight Shakur all the time. I get it.
No. Shakur don't want to fight some of the guys. If we be
Oh, okay.
honest.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. You know, I ain't got no
Like
dog in
who?
that race.
AB, speak on it.
Oh, you really want me to run that down again?
Cook on it, AB. We here.
Man, it's a list, man.
Who you just don't feel like who do you feel like he don't want to fight? Do you feel like he don't want to fight Devin?
Oh, you got and I'm not saying right now, I'm just saying in general. So anytime down the line, Abdullah Mason, he don't want to fight. He don't want to fight Keyshawn Davis. He don't want to fight Richardson Hitchens. He definitely don't want to fight Devin Haney. He don't want to fight none of them tough guys who don't got a big name like Andy Hiroka, Sandor Martin, Puello. He don't want to fight none of them guys who stylistically is gonna give him trouble. I'm confused on why he never fought Gary Russell Jr. back at the lower weight classes. I don't know why that fight never happened. But and I'm still confused on why he never fought Lamont Roach when he clearly said that he was trying to fight Lamont Roach. And right now is the best time to fight him. I'm confused.
I agree. AB. See, you know, I don't want to go down. I don't want to say he don't want to fight nobody, but I wanted to say his skills is the reason why I put him like, you know, like a B plus A minus because, you know, like you said, if he had them guys you just spoke of, there's no question. There's no question. You know what I mean? Like, there's no question. Like, I have no questions about Usyk, no questions about Bud Crawford. You know what I'm saying? But when I still think like, okay, maybe there's a guy, maybe there's a style I ain't seen, I can't give you an A. I'm sorry, you have to beat that style, all of them.
And I agree with you. That was a great point. I like how you just said that. That's a great point. I agree.
I have no question about David Benavidez.
I mean, we do got it, but you won't tell you why.
There is questions about him in Bivol. They want to see that.
Bivol better Biv.
It's not his fault, though.
What are you talking about?
No. I'm not saying.
No, what you're saying is true. We just saying that we want to see it.
Yeah,
regardless of who ducking who. Regardless of who ducking who.
But hold up. You can't say that because the guy ducked him that you say, okay, I don't think he's an A fighter because another guy ducked him. That gives you more of a reason why he might.
No, but you want me to tell you. But you want me to tell you the thing though is still other challenges. Like he was just now. Look, now it's 135, right? Let's hop back on Shakur. Everybody and their mama know that Tank Davis was definitely ducking Shakur Stevenson, right? We can all agree on that.
No.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna just say for the most part.
I mean,
they offered
have
him
talks, and then Shakur said he doesn't want to do a multi-fight deal.
Okay. But the point. Okay, but the point is this. But the point is this.
a multi-fight deal.
Okay, but the point is this. The whole thing is the fight never happened.
Deal, B3. That's what I meant. Sorry.
Yeah.
They just made it difficult. The point is this though.
Mm-hmm.
It's more challenges. It ain't like he be cutting weight from 140. Man, he walk around big, bro. He can definitely fight at any of them weights. And he definitely said it himself that he could compete at them higher weight classes because we all seen him live on television in front of Ryan Garcia. And what's the dude from the UK?
Told him he a little guy.
What's the other dude? The other dude. He got a dad that boxed back in the day. Damn. Conor Ben.
Yeah.
At 154. Now all of a sudden, now it's crazy how he was so quick that he was like, I swear I'll fight him. But then again, Devin Haney came up out of nowhere. It's like, oh, hold up.
I
understand all that. I understand what y'all saying. But when it comes to David Benavidez has passed every challenge that's been put in front of him with flying colors. It hasn't been a question in my book whether David Benavidez is an A fighter or not. I don't see nobody at light heavyweight or cruiserweight that's going to beat him.
Whoa. You got a monster up there at cruiserweight. You got a monster up there. Now, if he beat him,
that man is.
Hey, hold up.
I'm on all bets. That man get
Friendly
punched
50.
too much, and he gets gassed out in the later rounds.
Hey, you agree
He's
with that,
not.
That's
big
a
Hey
three?
friendly.
yo,
Well,
That's
did
a
you
friendly.
just
That's a
Hold on,
friendly
hold on.
did
50
you
on the open
Yeah,
mic.
I got
did you
friendly. Hold
just
on.
see his last fight? Did you just see
Yeah,
his last fight?
I got
hey
That
yo,
man,
check
David.
it
he
out.
I want to see. I kind
Let
of
big
want to
three
see the
tell him.
zero fight, but let's
Let
just see the zero fight. But I'm willing to put that friendly 50 on that mark.
let big three
That's a
Hey
tell him
yo,
friendly
real.
check it
50.
out. Check it out. Check it out. And
I take David.
dude in the comment just said Conor Ben is ASS, right? Now that's the perfect reason why I just said what I said, because Shakur only want to fight certain guys at a certain skill level. I don't believe he really want to challenge himself ever since he got his teeth fixed. I'm just saying. I don't know if it's the
Well, look,
teeth.
He got
AB,
his teeth
I don't know
fixed.
what it is.
AB, well,
Bugs Bunny, yeah,
B3,
boy.
B3. I'm gonna keep it real, and just like I said, I'm not biased. Devin Haney's a B plus. You know, I mean, I haven't seen Haney against a super pressure fighter like a Conor Ben. Now, if he beat Conor Ben in a Virgil Ortiz, oh, Devin Haney, you a status. You know, but I still got some stuff I want to see with Devin Haney. Beat Ryan. You got to
Damn,
beat Ryan,
Virgil.
Devin.
I
You got to beat
mean,
Ryan.
Virgil is crazy.
Lomachenko, one of the
Virgil
greatest
was
pressure
missing weight
fighters
at
will ever
154 at
face.
one point. Y'all forget that?
Didn't he
Who
beat
did Conor
Lomachenko
Ben?
B3 or am I tripping?
What has Conor Ben done to put him over to Brian Norman Jr.?
Man,
Nothing.
Nothing.
His dad.
Yeah,
He's
Nothing.
like
just his
you
dad.
you
His
say
dad
style, you
legacy.
say style, but he had a pretty much a dead man in front of him and Chris Eubank Jr. The
Weight
first
claim.
fight, Chris Eubank Jr. put all type of hands on him. The
He
second
did.
fight, so that's what I'm saying. It's just a prison of a moment thing. Conor Ben is not that guy. He's fighting Regis. He's pulling Regis up for 140. If he was that guy, he would be fighting Ryan or somebody
Yeah,
for
you
a
want to
title
talk
at
about somebody
47.
with no
He'd be fighting
resume.
Josh Kelly at 154. He's
I'm just
literally pulling up Regis three weight classes.
I'm just saying
Nasty
his
work.
all I'm saying is his style looks tough when you're a boxer and you just want to box. It looks tough. It looks tough to deal with. And Devin Haney's a
Now,
pure
Man,
boxer.
to
So
be
Devin
able to know
But you just
phase.
said we not going off strictly eye test. You said
now
the
Phase.
you want me to
resume
tell you
also
who
matters.
overrated?
I
This
said
dude
style.
literally nullified the knockout puncher of the year. I'm talking about
But
he was cleaning up everything.
and
Devin moved up off of really what you know is he was probably still cloudy from
yeah.
Ryan, right? He was
I'm
out of the ring. He came back and literally won 10-2, 9-3. I
Took down that
mean, it's
I'm
monster.
not
And
Yeah.
Ho-
mad.
and
I'm
yeah,
not
Jose
mad at
and Jose Ramirez is not chopped liver B3.
at all. I know that, but the people don't know that.
Hey
But
yo,
that said, but in that fight, all Devin did was just style on him. He really didn't.
10
He
to
didn't
them.
really. Yeah, he 10 to them, but it was. Yeah, I mean, he did. You're right. That's what I'm saying. Devin is in a. That's a different. That's what I'm saying. Shakur and Devin, these guys are using their minds to win fights. I
Yeah,
rank
but
that highly
but
over your over one attribute.
B3. I get what you're saying, and I'm with you on
Their
that.
mind and their foot and their really
They're
their ability
technical.
to
They're
their
technical.
technical skill set.
Now let me see Shakur neutralize a Hiroka or Gary Russell. Let me see Devin neutralize
Yeah, I
a
can see
Conor
that.
Ben or Ryan Garcia. That's all I want to see.
I'm with you on that.
Neutralize these guys that don't look easy to neutralize. When I
Right.
look at Conor Ben, I'm not saying that Conor Ben is all that. I'm not Conor Ben's probably a B minus C plus, same thing. But his style does not look easy to neutralize. It does not. It does
I
not
see
look
what you're saying.
easy as a boxer.
y'all want me to tell you who gonna slip through the cracks? Probably it's gonna probably be like 2 years.
Who that?
Fundora. Fundora, won't tell you why he's slick. Fundora, everybody been praising this man, and he ain't do nothing besides beat old dudes. He
And,
or dudes that's been punched
and,
out.
and
He went and beat.
did you hear this report that came from Blue Blood? Blue Blood said he's waiting for the winner of Errol Spence versus Tim
You
Zoo.
can see listen. You can see the play, bro. I didn't even have to watch him to even see the play. Once Earl
They need
got
to
in that
take that
ring
belt from him if he don't fight
like two
Virgil
years
Ortiz.
ago.
They need to take
Me-
that belt.
Remember 2 years ago when Earl got in that ring, it was like I'm trying to fight him.
Yeah,
That happened.
I was still half falling off. Yeah,
That happened, right? Now from that day, I never forgot that moment. Time skipped to right now, right? Now Tom has gone past. He fought Tim Zoo. Tim Zoo who got punched out by murder desire. What's his name? Bakram. He got
Baccarat.
punched out by
Baccarat.
Bakram, and then from that point he been in rough and tough fights. Then he fought him again and stopped him. and then he
And then
fought a
Backrov
37
got
year
beat
old.
by Josh Kelly.
He fought a 37-year-old. Now it's funny how this is how you know the boxing game is so funny. Everybody was saying Devin Haney was fighting old men, but now we looking at Fundora like he's some type of animal. Oh, he got better. How can we say that when he went from the point where he had gotten to the first fight with Tim Tszyu up until now, he ain't really been fighting nobody that we can
Hey,
consider
hey,
a
AB.
tough fight.
AB, you talking about a PBC guy. You got to watch what you say when you say about the PBC guys, man. You know what that is, man. So,
Man, I ain't worried about them dudes.
let the let the PBC dude live, man, because they going to vouch for that. They going to vouch for that.
But then this is
Man,
the
them
He
this
is
dudes
is
a
the
ain't
good
trying to
thing.
fighter, though.
fight, man.
He is a good fighter, though.
When I say
Hold on, I
Fedora
got a
got
dip, y'all.
better, it's
I
when I say
appreciate you putting up,
Fedora got
baby.
better, it's because of
All right.
what it's because of what I see with Fedora. Fedora he's been fighting from the outside. Fedora used to be a inside fighter. That's all he ever did was fight on the inside. So yes, he has gotten better. Now, would you say he's beaten the best competition? No. But he has gotten better because he's learning how to fight at mid-range and a long distance. Now, he could be using these old guys to get his tune-ups to practice on fighting at a distance. He's still getting better. It's not him getting worse. He's getting better. He's just fighting older guys at a distance.
D Free, and I'm objective too. Like I ain't gonna lie, D Free. I think I'm picking Fedora over the boy that's fighting Boots, Xander. I got Fedora. I don't
As
care
do
what
I.
you say. You can say he ducking. You can say Fedora's ducking. I don't care what you say. I got Fedora beating Xander. Yes, I do.
No, I think
Like
I think I think
Fundora could
Fedora.
cover so much
I think
distance with just one step. Like I don't think Xander can neutralize that with footwork or get as much distance as he wants.
Hell no.
And then like what D Free was probably just saying about the jab. Fundora's jab just continues to get better and better and better. And I said it years ago. If I was Fundora and I didn't have like eye problems, I would be like a 150-pound Vladimir Klitschko. And Klitschko was still stopping stuff. But just by jab, 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 straight right hand occasionally. Cause can't nobody beat that with that type of distance he coming with.
And just to add on what you're saying, Mark, Klitschko had that like the way he hold his hands up, he had that left hand forward with that right hand kind of covering his chin. It was really hard to hit Klitschko. That's an old school defense. Just in your stance, the way you place your hands is really hard to hit
That's
him when he got
Kronk.
his when you got your hands out extended a little bit like that. Yeah, look it up. Look it up when you get off, man. If you don't know exactly what I mean, but just his hands, like how he extend that left hand so far, and he got that right hand covering his chin. That's defense right there.
Mark, did you get a chance to see the Wilder Chisora? What was your thoughts on the fight? And then talk about AJ versus Wilder. How you see that?
The Wilder versus it was one of the best slash worst fights I've probably seen this year. It was really dirty, a lot of wrestling, a lot of roughhousing, a lot of rabbit punching. You know what I'm saying? A lot of short, choppy shots. I mean, Chisora, as per usual, was gassed from the third round. I mean, I thought he quit in the third round. The referee was, I think even the referee was just like so like bewildered by how terrible the fight was. Like not terrible in that it wasn't like dramatic or entertaining, but like these two dudes are not that good. That like he was stunned and like at a loss of what to do sometimes. So like you even had like in the eighth round where Wilder had Chisora hurt and Chisora's backing up and like he about to fall or whatever, and Chisora just swing one of them wild ass hooks, and then Wilder pushed him out the ring and the referee called a knockdown. Then Wilder did the same thing, pushed him out the ring again, and the referee took a point. Like it was just a weird, weird fight, but it was dramatic. It had drama, it was entertaining. Like Chisora was so like he's so done. In the 12th round, he tried to like step back or no, he tried to like feint or something, and he tore his Achilles. Like it just was not a good fight. And Deontay Wilder, if this was Deontay Wilder from 5 years ago, Chisora would have been asleep. He would have been out cold. But Wilder had too much respect for Chisora, so he wasn't throwing that right hand with that same. You remember that extension he had on that ish when he fought Tyson Fury in the third fight, and he put Tyson Fury down. He walked him straight into that ish because he had that great distance and extension. It felt like Wilder was just way too worried about what Chisora was swinging. Not that Chisora don't got power, but still, you're Deontay Wilder. You're the hunter. You know what I'm
What?
saying? But
Hey, Mark.
and last point, Wilder versus AJ. AJ would end Deontay Wilder's career and probably damn near end his life. I don't wish that, but if you looking like this against the last dregs of Derek Chisora, bruh, anybody in the top 20 could put hands and feet on Deontay Wilder at this point in his career. And I got a lot of love and respect for that guy, but it just is what it is.
Yeah. Wilder, appreciate you, Mark. Yeah, Wilder is at the end of the road. He's 40, you know. I don't foresee him beating anybody in the top 10 right now, respectfully. But I'm thankful that he was able to get in there and give us that performance, you know. And I mean, to be honest with you, to be 40 and that come in at 226, I think he did a hell of a job. He looked like he trained really hard for the fight.
Yeah,
He had
yeah.
he had Mac Truck and those guys down there working with him, so you could see he was well prepared. It's just I don't foresee him beating a Jogba or anybody on that level. What do you think about a Jogba versus Wilder?
Sleeped out cold.
Yeah.
Um, like just no, absolutely not. Like Jeff a jog, but you remember how handsome Squidward and SpongeBob was doing the spins and then he fell, and then
Mhm.
like against Wilder versus Zhang, Zhang made him spin one time and fall. I think Fa Ajagba would have this man spinning like 3 or 4 different times before he fell. Like I just don't think that would be I mean, he get a lot. He probably get a bag, but for what? For what?
Right. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. But I think that's what he's fighting for now. But then he said he wants to take over the heavyweight division, so we're gonna see.
Hey, Mark. Hey, Mark. Let me ask you this, Mark. What do you think happened to Wilder power that, it used to be like if he skins you, you're going down. Now it's like he's hitting you and it's nothing's happening.
Confidence. I think that's what it is. They said the last thing to go is power, and in Deontay Wilder's case, I just think that he don't have that confidence to step forward and throw that right hand like how he used to. I just think that's what it is, and it happens to every great fighter. We saw it happen to Sugar Ray Leonard, where he couldn't even bust a grape against um what's the name of that Puerto Rican fighter? Damn, I can't believe it. Hector Camacho, and then Hector Camacho stopped him, which was unthinkable. Well, it just is what it is. That's what happens with age.
Yeah. Yeah, man. He's brother's past his prime. And he had a great career, man. I just feel like he needs to I think they need to pick and choose this next fight very wisely.
T Mac Hector Camacho was a great. He at no point should he have been stopping a Sugar Ray Leonard. No point in his career,
No,
because Hector
that's
Camacho was not a puncher.
and B3, not to pivot backwards, but my point was with the Hanos situation, with the Devin Haney situation was we
Hmm.
seen
This
Floyd
nigga
as
said
a
famous.
yeah, the Hanos clan, I'm one of the lieutenants. But we seen Floyd fight those heavy pressure Hispanic fighters. We we
Yeah.
we still waiting on that. We still waiting on those fights from Devin. I think Virgil might be the fight coming when he moves up. I think Virgil might be that kind of fight where it's like Madonna Floyd, and you're gonna have to figure that out because Virgil ain't gonna stop, But Floyd knew how to do whatever he done to get them dudes off him. So I still want to see Devin do that. So
I
I
agree.
still got room room for Devin to grow and show his greatness. I ain't just gonna give him greatness without seeing every style. But he's a great fighter for sure. No, Devin is a great fighter. But I'm talking about that A level where it's like you look invisible. He's still cooking. He's still cooking. But I believe he's gonna get there.
Let me ask you this, Marky.
Sure.
Did you, what's your thoughts? So we got some good fights coming. We 230 in, y'all. Appreciate all the support. Fury is gonna be fighting Makhmudov this weekend. We'll get to see that. Conor Ben Regis. I think it's some other fights. Maybe I think Brandon Adams is also back this weekend. He's fighting Kamian Yarko, the Irishman, the Black Irishman. Good fighter. Is what do you feel? What do you feel like is the biggest fight in the heavyweight division? Provided that Fury wins, right? Do you want to see? Do you want to see Fury AJ or do you want to see Wilder AJ?
I would prefer to see Wilder, Fury AJ, because I think Wilder AJ that fight is a decade past its time. Deontay Wilder will not be competitive at all in that fight. Fury versus AJ is at least a bit more interesting. I think Fury still has something left in the tank, but I'm gonna just be honest with you. I wouldn't mind seeing a Fury versus Usyk third fight. I really wouldn't mind seeing that. The first two fights to me were classics. The first fight was an absolute war, one of the best fights I've ever seen. The second fight was a chess match. I think the third fight would be just as entertaining, But I mean, that he would have to sidestep or step over Dubois and Wardley, the winner of that fight, because I think those dudes want the winner of Usyk. What they want Usyk in general.
Yeah, that's the layout right now. The layout is Usyk already called it out. The layout is Rico. He's gonna fight Woolley after Woolley stops Daniel Dubois, and then he's gonna
Whoa.
fight. Then he's gonna fight Greedy Belly in a
B,
trilogy.
yeah, he said that. But B3, do you got Joshua beating anybody in the top 10?
Mm, it depends on the fighter. I would probably say no, just based off of what Daniel did to him. And this is way to his style. You know what I'm saying? His
So it's
style,
like,
his style. He's gonna end up getting cracked. I don't know if his chin is there anymore.
so my thing is, Mark, how you feel like AJ is so much better than Wilder when both of them dudes been stopped? AJ, when he fought Daniel Dubois, I think he was stopped in like 4 rounds. And then it's like they both can't beat
Dubois
nobody in the top
Dubois is
10.
not Derek Chisora.
Hey,
Dubois is not Derek Chisora.
I,
Well, he got knocked out in
I
three
can
rounds.
I can answer that question. I
He
can
got
answer
knocked out
that
in three
question
rounds.
because with AJ, it seemed like AJ still has his power. Wilder don't seem like he still has the power. Like
True.
if AJ hits you, we saw AJ wobble Daniel Dubois. He went in for the kill and he just happened to get caught. But
What about AJ
Wilder don't
Chin?
seem like he don't seem like he has the quickness. He don't seem like he has the footwork, and he don't seem like he has the power. AJ look like he still has the power. AJ Chin always been questionable to me. I've always questioned AJ's chin, but he had the power to nullify his chin. If he can land his shot before you land yours, he's going to take you out.
Not only that,
I
looking at
don't think
these
Wilder.
top 10. Go ahead, Free.
No, I'm gonna say I don't think Wilder has that power anymore.
Looking at the Ring Magazine top 10, Lawrence Okolie is in the top 10. I think AJ would absolutely, viciously, violently put him to sleep. Like, send somebody to come get him.
What you think about that B3? Because I don't know Lawrence Okolie like that. What you think about that B3?
I mean, it's easy to say, but Lawrence Scully walking around about 280, and he got a boxing style. He gonna keep a jab on AJ. He's gonna box AJ. He's not gonna fight him like Daniel Dubois fought him.
Okolie
Yeah,
can gas out.
no, I'm talking Okolie, Lawrence Okolie.
Yeah, Lawrence
That's
Okolie that came from
both
Cruiserweight. I know.
Buck Coley is will walk AJ down and stop him.
I would probably favor Bacoli because he's more active. Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah, I think he would at some point stop AJ. Yeah,
Yeah,
but still, the
I
point I'm
think
made. I
Bacoli,
still think.
I
Go
think
ahead,
with
Free.
Bacoli, he can take a shot. He can take a shot for a little while. I think the problem is, can AJ take his shot? And I don't think AJ can. I think
I mean,
AJ will
I don't
land a
know,
shot
Free.
on McCauley.
You remember we were watching Joseph Parker versus McCauley on screen together, and then that nigga did a
Yeah,
dance and
but
then hit the floor.
He wasn't in
that
no
was
shape.
multiple shots
He wasn't in no shape though.
that he took.
And that was a late
It
notice fight.
wasn't
He
it
flew there
wasn't
in
a
what,
single
24
shot.
hours?
It was multiple
No,
shots.
that was a single shot. Remember, Parker hit him on the temple, Free, and then that man turned to the side, did a dance, and fell.
Yeah, but that was a fight that was short notice. You remember that? You got to take that into
That is
account,
Yeah,
bro.
true.
he
That
took
is
that on
true.
a
He
3-day
probably wasn't in the
notice.
best shape. That's true.
Hell no, he wasn't in no shape. You know when you in
But I
shape,
mean,
your
that nigga
punch
ain't
position
never
is
in
better.
shape. He's a big fat guy.
Yeah, but at least he'd be in them. He'd be getting
Yeah,
some
but he took
sparring in.
that on a 3-day notice.
All the way to Dubois from Africa.
True,
Come
true,
on,
true,
man.
true, true, true.
He was on a
I
plane
give
for
you that.
24
Yeah,
I
hours,
give you
man.
that.
I don't think AJ
I'm
can
sticking
stand
by
up to
Okolie though.
Martin McCauley.
I'm sticking by Okolie though. I think AJ
Hey,
can beat Okolie.
hey, what I was gonna say, Mark. Hey, they flew that Turkey sent a private jet, had that dude on the plane for 24 hours, man. Come on, man.
Hold on,
That's
who you
nasty work.
taking, Mark? Richard Torres or AJ?
AJ.
Ah.
I think AJ sleep Richie.
Yeah,
Man, what? Man,
Richard Torres is a sucker for an uppercut. So it's not out the possibility, but
no,
Torres,
hey,
I think he's more durable and he'll come in better shape.
he gonna come in better shape to get knocked out.
All right, Frank.
He's gonna be the
All right, Frank.
most dog. That man is a straight up front runner. If you get that man past 4 or 5 rounds, he's done
Hey,
for. He's a straight up front runner.
I don't think that's
I
true,
just
Frank. I
watched
don't think that's true.
I just watched like 10
Man,
seconds of
Richard
Richard
Torres
Torres,
ain't
and I'm
nothing
picking
but
him.
a heavyweight version of Edgar Berlanga. That's what he is. A heavyweight version of Edgar
That's not
Berlanga.
true, Frank. He had a great fight with Vito Vianella.
He's a heavyweight version of Edgar Berlanga. You're not gonna make me change my mind.
You don't remember when Vito almost took F.A. Ajagba out, and then they robbed Vito? I thought Vito beat Ajagba.
You won't believe what I
I
did on that
don't care
fight.
about none of
I
that.
had a I
That
had a
man is
great
a
parlay.
heavyweight version of Edgar Berlanga. The difference between Richard
I think that's
Torres and
harsh.
Edgar Berlanga is Edgar Berlanga actually got better boxing ability than Richard Torres. That's the difference.
I think you're a harsh guy, Frank. I think you're just a harsh and brutal guy.
No, I just think you don't like the truth.
No, you saying Edward Berlanga is a better boxer than Richard Torres?
Hell yeah! You show me what boxing ability? Nothing.
I
He
mean,
has
Richard
nothing.
Torres is a silver medalist, Frank. He's a silver medalist.
No, he has no boxing ability whatsoever. He come forward and throw big shots. That's it. He has no boxing ability.
I disagree.
You went out free.
No, I'm saying
I
Edgar
mean, you
Berlanga
remember
can
that
box.
nigga? You
He's just
remember
a
that
front runner.
nigga Edgar Berlanga was getting cooked so bad he had to bite that Venezuelan immigrant's ear?
Yeah, but Edgar
Hey,
Berlanga was
Hey
winning.
Mark.
But Edgar Berlanga outboxed that dude in that fight too.
I hit that. No, I thought the Venezuela or the dude wasn't it Angulo? I thought he got robbed. Me personally, Free.
No,
I thought he got
hell no,
robbed.
hell no. Edgar Berlanga outboxed the hell out of that dude. That was the first time anybody seen Edgar Berlanga actually box.
Well, I got my opinion, and Edgar Berlanga was frustrated and decided to go
Let's
ahead and
move
fight that
off of
guy.
let's move our Belanga because we haven't seen him. He's supposed to have fought Rescindes. He's supposed to have fought somebody for a title. I don't know why Munguia is getting that shot over Berlanga. Nobody wants to see
Man,
Munguia get a title shot.
that guy is working at a
That's
bodega.
because
That's what he's doing.
Rescindy getting a title shot because Jamal pulled out.
You mean Munguia? Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
I
Berlanga
mean
was
McGill.
talking about that
I
fight.
meant to say
Free.
McGill. Huh?
Yeah, we Berlanga was talking about that fight, and I don't know what happened. I don't
Berlanga
know.
got a fight. He got a fight coming up. I was waiting for them to make an announcement because me, Thomas, and Ofacio, we was talking behind the scenes of who it might be, but they was like, we're not gonna say nothing until they make the announcement because there's been talk about somebody that's supposed to be getting that fight with Edgar Berlanga, and they hope that they do get it because it's going to be a big fight for those guys
Okay.
because of the history. But Edgar
Okay,
Edgar
Caleb.
Berlanga got a
Gotcha.
fight. Yeah, Edgar Berlanga got a fight coming up. They just haven't made an announcement yet.
Well, that's good. Is it going to be a part of a big card, or is it going to be it's
It's
a
gonna be
main
it's
event?
gonna be
Man, he
it's
gonna be
going I
fighting in
think
front of a bodega.
if I'm not mistaken, it's gonna be a ring card. If I'm not mistaken, it's gonna be a ring card. They was talking about he was supposed to be fighting on the Tyson Fury card, but now it's looking like it might be on another card.
Instead of having it in the Big Apple this time, they're gonna have it in front of a deli for Berlanga. That guy's a shit. I mean, he's just a disgrace to me.
Yeah, he
I mean, I'm not no daggone Edgar Berlanga fan. I just know Edgar Berlanga and Richard Torres is one and the same.
I mean, you're entitled to your opinion, free. You're entitled to your opinion.
yeah. Outside of that, listen, phenomenal show. This day one, we back Monday. I appreciate. Hey, listen, but y'all check y'all memberships, man. I don't know whatever. I thought all my memberships automatically reset. I click my Apple button, and they come off automatic. Check the membership. Make sure y'all still locked in with us. I know Free
Nah,
had to
I found out
rejoin.
what happened, B3. No, I found out what happened, B3. I forgot. I went to my bank and got a new bank card, so it
That'll
deleted it.
do it.
It deleted it out. It deleted it out because I got a new bank card because my old bank card, it was old. I had it for like three years, and so it was an old bank card, so I had to get a new
Yeah.
one. And so when I got the new one, it took off the joint. I was like, hold up, I ain't delete nothing. And I just thought about it. I got a new bank card, so we all up, we good and go, ready to go.
Appreciate you, family. Hey, and you said it's early. AC, we 2:45, 2 hours 45 minutes in. What else you got for us, AC?
Well,
If
before
you
I gotta
if you got anything else,
I
cook.
gotta get out of there, B3. But my channel, Democracy 101, or excuse me, the Democracy Briefing. I'm 110 subscribers away from 500. I already
Let's
got
go.
my 4,000 watch hours, so head over there, support your boy, man. I'm gonna drop the link in the chat. You got haters like Aircraft Carrier. He's gonna do his thing. Always comes through. Doesn't know what he's talking about, but he's a cool guy. So go ahead and support your boy, man. Give me a sub, give me a like on whatever I'm doing over there.
1000%, y'all. Definitely support Marky Dan. You changing the channel name to Democracy Briefing. Good work. Good work. It was Democracy 101, y'all. It's gonna be Democracy Briefing. Um, Outside of that, yeah, I mean, I don't know what else there is for the public. I mean, we cooked on everything. The Zuffa boxing card, Wilder returning to get a win in the UK. Caroline Dubois. Um, I mean, outside of that, I mean, if y'all want to talk about Alicia and Alicia looking like she doesn't want the
Oh
Caroline
yeah,
Dubois
yeah,
fight.
yeah. Let me touch on that before I go. I just want
Yeah.
to say Dubois Alec. Y'all see that girl? And you saw what she said about when Alicia was trying to talk so that bull crap to her online. She said, "B, I never did drugs. I never been a drug cheat." And Alicia talking about she had to fight for her life. She said only one of us could say we never took drugs, and it ain't me. So I just want to touch on that.
Oh, she
But go
called
ahead,
the
Free.
B word. She said a B word.
Yeah, let me send you that. Tore her little behind up. Alicia was on her stream, like just talking as but oh yeah, Terry, go ahead, Terry. While Dubois was up there beating the hair off that girl,
Yeah,
respectfully. Shout out to Terry Harper though. She I thought she would get stopped though. So shout out
I
to her.
thought
She
she was gonna get
survived.
chopped too. So yeah, the
But
fact that
Alicia
she survived.
Baumgartner, we want that. We want that B3. Daniel has been a disappointment. He couldn't beat the Ukrainian man. He couldn't beat that guy. But I know for a fact, Dubois, she's gonna beat this girl, Alicia Baumgartner, the drug cheat. I believe it with all my heart.
One
Now go
that.
ahead.
Hey, I'm with you. Listen, I'm not 100% sure how the fight gonna play out. I still have to watch the Carolina versus Terry Harper. I'm sure it was a good fight. But yeah, AC. So I'm doing 2 a days on TikTok. I live stream on TikTok. And that's really kind of ensuring that I don't have to DoorDash like a madman doing 7 days a week on DoorDash. Once we get the YT memberships building up and the support building up, I got to do my best to be able to move around. So that way we can kind of ensure we generating revenue, because I want to be able to go to the Boots fight, Boots versus Xander. I want to at least be able to fly in and go to the fight. I want to be able to move around a little bit. So we working smarter, not harder. This the year of consistency, so we're gonna be consistently working. But we can't overwork. Yeah, TikTok definitely is own world, and it's a lot of people making a lot of money over there. So I'm actually if I'd have known a little bit different, if I'd have, because when I left Geico and started my channel, um, I didn't know what the word of TikTok really was. I was just gonna post content on there, you know, and I wasn't on social media at all before April of 2025. Now that I know TikTok is really where the money is, um, for to be honest with you, YouTube is the free entertainment network, and people going to. Hold on, I got somebody. This brother, damn, he making love. He's making love to his music. This y'all. Oh, okay. I thought I was gonna have to move my car, but yeah. So this is the free entertainment network, but we gonna build it up. It take time to build something right. We building this thing from the ground up, grassroots. So I'm definitely gonna continue to show up and support. And I want to be. I gotta. You gotta have money coming in. We gotta have money coming in. Yeah. So it just take. You gotta take everything one day at a time. You said Dubois let the whole family down. Daniel Dubois, I mean, he got a lot out of his he got a whole lot out of his career though. We can't act like he didn't become world champion. So Daniel Dubois, he did great for the sport. But yeah, oh yeah, it's about, listen, AC, it's about getting to that money. But we gonna consistently put in that work, and I do want to see that Alicia Baumgardner versus Dynamite, Caroline Dubois. It's gonna be interesting. That would be Alicia moving up in weight, so we'll see. Um, hey, I'm looking forward to it. Listen, I appreciate all the love and support. God bless y'all. Hey, this is just day one of the week. We'll be back tomorrow to cook on another show. Hopefully, we get some news on Devin Haney versus Rolly Romero. Hopefully, they can try to find a way to get it over the line. If not, hopefully, we get another fight, locked in for Devin the Dream. And then outside of that, I mean, we're gonna see I don't know if Ryan is gonna actually fight T.O. They might pivot because Oscar and Golden Boy want Ryan versus Devin. So um hold on, Jimmy. I got something for you. Yeah. Hey, listen, these people don't understand. A lot of these people, they never built nothing from the ground up. So they don't know you need people to invest in your product. If you don't get support from the people, you're not gonna grow. See, a lot of these people, what they'll do is they'll make you work day in and day out, and they'll laugh at you. When you do something for years and you don't have nothing to show for it. We ain't doing that. I'll more so stop doing something if it's not gonna grow and prosper. So yeah, so I definitely need support from the people. Get your membership locked in. To be on our panel, your membership need to be locked in. To support the channel, help the channel grow. If you don't want to do that, if you don't want to see the channel win, I don't know. You better stay in this. You better stay silent because we definitely gonna ban you. I don't need you around. I need real, genuine people around that want to see us do well and see us grow. If that's not you, move on, move around. There's so much other things you can do with your time. There's so much other content you can consume. This is a channel where hey, we're trying to get to the top. So it's gonna take the people until we get that ad revenue coming in, until we hit over 1,000 and start getting different viewers and things like that. It's gonna come from the people. But a lot of these people don't want to see you well. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, being Black American, A lot of these people have a lot of hate and disdain for us. They just think it's supposed to be easy. I know we are great athletes and we look good and we smell good and we dress good and we talk good and we dance good and all this other stuff. So, these people think stuff is easy. Nah, a lot of these people hate us and they prey on our downfall. So those type of people, I don't want them around me. Yeah, I definitely don't have. I'm not gonna have them. Everything good, y'all. We gonna keep building this thing. We working. Hey, listen, I got a lot of love and genuine love around me. My brother Jai, other people that's members of the channel. Make sure y'all got y'all memberships active. Make sure we need that $7. If you can't do it, uh, find a way. Find a way. Because at the end of the day, we only gonna pull up if the people want us here. And if the people don't want us here, we not pulling up. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna be blessed there regardless. What's
What's
good,
good?
Jock?
What's good with you? Everything good?
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody jumped in the chat talking about broke or whatever. Listen, I'm not here for my health. You know what I'm saying? I could do something else. I can make money another way. So but we gonna do this thing the right way. So I need the memberships locked. I don't know what YouTube got going on. These memberships supposed to be recurring. If anybody cancel their membership or whatever, it don't show up on me. But just make sure you locked in. $7 a month, that ain't no big deal. If that's a big deal for you, go to work. Like you said,
Mm.
make sure if you care about the channel, make sure it's logged in. If you don't, we won't have a channel. I'll do something else.
I
But
like
listen,
your honesty and stuff. I just like, what's going on? How I get here? I
nah,
went
cause
over
yeah,
checking
yeah,
out
somebody,
Cash
nah,
App real quick.
I had to delete a comment. I had to
Mm.
delete a comment or ban somebody from the, you know what I'm saying, talking this, talking that. Like, we ain't ever even seen you. We don't even know who
Yeah.
you are. But that's what I'm saying. A lot, but see, the thing about it is these people had this misconception uh that I don't know, that they're not supposed to help or support blacks. A lot of people don't want to see black men and black people do well. It's not that I'm showing up every day. You see what I'm saying? I'm showing up 5 days a week on here. So I mean, if nobody don't find value in it, I know people find value in it because we got members. You know what I'm
Man, a
saying?
lot of people don't even know who they are. Like, that's all it is. And they try to find themselves. They probably used to people treating them like that.
Right, exactly. 1,000%. See, nobody sold into them, so they don't understand. That's what you do. You reap what you sow. You sow love, you reap love. You sow hate, you reap hate.
Hey, follow me on Instagram, though. I will follow you back. On Instagram, check out my last reel that I put on there. It's for the laughs. I hope nobody get offended by it. Oh,
I got you, bro. Let me
check out
close.
my last reel. All right. Peace and blessings, love.
Appreciate
One
you,
love.
family. Hey, listen, shout out to the Sports Star Network, the People's Network. Thank you, everybody that pulled up and blessed the channel. Kale and Ronald blessing the Cash App, Kale blessing the Super Thanks and the Super Chat. We need that. We need that. Uh, ain't nobody. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Listen, we could be a members only channel for all I, for and to be honest with you, like y'all think this is a game. Go support some. Go patronize somebody else's product. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that y'all value. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. This is not the free entertainment network. We monetize. So I don't need you niggas in here if y'all don't know how to. If y'all ain't gonna support, I can do something else with my time. All right. Hey, peace and love. God bless y'all. Hey, if you gotta get your weight up, get it up. If y'all want the channel to grow, support the channel. I'm gone.
I need money.